thing we always do.
I said, I'm sorry.
When have we ever done this to a guest?
No, but wait a second. But then he says, and then
Han.
Oh, no, that's me making a phony phone call to Jessica. And you should always clear that kind of stuff with me.
Okay, I mean,
I was surprised you went off half-cocked like that.
I thought of it in a second. I didn't have time to clear it with you because it was right after the show. And
but I don't even mind that. But then he says, "Well, who knows when you're going to like something or not going to?" You know, it's like I'm a jerk because I'm inconsistent.
Right. He always says that about
you. Can't predict with Howard. So I said, "Well, just ask Howard."
I can't read your mind.
I said,
I can't read your. He gave me one of those "I can't read your mind" speeches.
The exact thing was, I said, "I'm sorry. I thought this was the kind of thing that you would like. I apologize."
And then Jackie goes, "Hey, I think it's funny."
Well, actually, Jackie and I had
wait
a second.
Right.
Jackie and I had a big fight yesterday because I thought you were going to love it, and then you said, you know, what the hell did you do that for? You know, that was really stupid. And then you go, you know, the guy probably walked out here upset. And then so you don't, you know, you're really bumming out at me. And Jackie goes, oh yeah, I saw him in the guest lounge. He looked very pissed off. Jackie, what do you? So
Gary told me about it, and I thought it was kind of funny. I really did. You know.
Well, Jackie was totally confused by the whole thing because he says, "Oh, what's the big deal? It's fine to do that." And I go, Jackie, one day...
We don't even know this guy.
We don't know this guy. One day you'll have a show. You tell me if you're going to sit and jerk around the people that you like.
Come on.
But what are you talking about? Come on.
We do know the guy a little bit, you know.
No, I don't know him.
And Howard doesn't know him.
And you don't even know him.
Yeah, well,
you went to lunch with him one time, Jackie.
Okay. The point is, I didn't think it was as big a deal as... I didn't think
because Jackie is busy hounding everyone for autographs in the hall.
He can't get autographs.
The point was that whether I was wrong or right, Gary played it for me, and I did think it was kind of funny.
Jack, you have no ability to read people.
I didn't say I did.
You really don't. That's one of your... You're a funny guy and all that, but you can't read people.
I'm very stupid with people, but he played it for me, and I thought it was kind of funny.
He doesn't believe it. People hate him. Find out why Tom hates you. Everyone hates you.
Nobody hates me.
Because you don't read people.
Not as well as you.
And no, you don't. That's how I got to where I am.
That's the beauty of him, though, because he's so, he's just thick about this.
I know. He has no idea how the rest of the world perceives him. One day I'm going to tape people talking about you behind your back. You have no idea how I have to defend you. And people go, why do you defend Jackie? Oh, I have to. I have to.
Yeah, Jackie, we want you here.
I'm the idiot who likes you.
Actually, I should say Howard wants you here.
Robin doesn't even want you here.
Oh, that laugh goes right through your back.
But anyway, well, she's honest. Anyway, I'll tell you something.
Every human being walking isn't a threat to her.
Yeah, you threaten me a great deal, Jackie.
You said it, not me.
You do.
Anyway.
No, stay with Jackie.
So Baba Booey is now going around playing practical jokes. He's supposed to be my guest relations and make sure everybody leaves here happy.
Didn't we say this to him last week?
So Mike Judge ends up being here cutting IDs.
For how long? How long do they keep him?
Well,
3 minutes and 20
No, that's how long the IDs last. The guy has to sit there and record them on top of the other ones he had to record for us.
He did the real one?
Yeah, Gary thinks it was 3 minutes and 20 seconds. What am I, a dope? Don't treat me like a moron.
Wait a minute, you just said you weren't going to raise your voice.
Don't treat me like a moron, though.
No, I said it was 3:20 extra.
I see.
And you promised you weren't going to raise
on top of the hour and a half that he'd already done
here. Didn't you just promise you weren't going to raise your voice?
I take it back. I can't. There's no way talking to you without raising my voice. And we had just gone through a whole thing where we had to chastise Jackie and Gorillo and Gary.
The treatment of guests and how they're supposed to be treated.
A flunky.
Mike Judge, you better pray Mike Judge comes back again.
He will.
All right, we'll see.
John had lunch with him yesterday, and he said he'd love to come back.
Good.
Pretty upset at lunch.
Shut up.
Jackie, was like, hey, it's okay, man. I
don't know why anyone here ever asked Jackie his opinion about anything.
I know. It's just wrong.
To do with people.
So anyway, I sat there, and I was just shocked that Baba Booey had done this.
Booey.
So I expressed it. I just said, I don't think what you did was right. I think it makes me look bad. I think if I went on a show and I did an hour-and-a-half interview...
Yeah, doesn't he know that if something happens in here, everyone perceives that you did it anyway?
But Baba Booey's like, it's not like it's a big star. I go, would you do that to Arnold Schwarzenegger? I go, well, it's just Mike Judge. I go, no, it's not just to me. Mike Judge is just as talented as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But what does that have to say? It's just
No, I didn't say it's just Mike Judge. Arnold Schwarzenegger is... I'm not saying that what I did was right. So before you guys leap down my throat, which you're dying to do, let me explain.
We're doing that already.
I know, but I'm not saying that it's right.
And we're not leaping down your throat.
But I'm saying that Arnold Schwarzenegger is different because Arnold Schwarzenegger is not a comedian.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So would you do that to Eddie Murphy?
Goldthwait.
I might.
You might do that to Eddie Murphy. You would sit there and jerk him around.
I wouldn't do it to Eddie Murphy.
All right. You wouldn't do it to anyone. Why would you waste someone's time like that? And you know what? I turned to Jackie afterwards. I said, you know what this is about? Gary wanted that Beavis and Butthead ID for his answering machine.
That's just not true.
It's just so true.
That's just not true.
Then why was one of the goofs, it had to be an answering machine message for you?
Because it was one of the...
Why did you get it for me? Why did you get a Howard answering message?
It could have just as well been that.
Oh, but it was your answering message.
You're very wrong
How much,
about that.
So take it and burn it. I don't ever want to hear that on your machine.
And you won't, but I could
have...
What?
I called last night. It was on his machine.
He's lying.
Is that right?
Jackie, shut up, you fat bastard.
The point is, though, Howard, if you had
that's what he did yesterday.
Excuse me, if you had liked it would have been on his machine.
Believe me, if it had gone over, it would have been on his machine. Admit that.
And if I wanted Howard...
It was all about getting Mike Judge. You know what it is? I laid down a rule. Gary is not allowed...
Howard!
Gary is not...
Jesus Christ!
Gary is not allowed to ask the guest for answering
Howard, would you let me talk?
Gary was doing that.
Yes, and Mike
did it once. Once. How many times did I do it?
Would ask.
I put a stop to that.
How many times did I do it?
And I must tell you that this was a way to get a Beavis and Butthead answering message.
If I wanted
and I say, hey, if Mike Judge is a good pal of yours,
then you do whatever you want.
Do it off the air. Go to a studio.
And I could have.
And have him cut a message.
I could have. And Howard, I could do that tomorrow. I could do
it tomorrow and you're no longer working for me.
I could have easily said, hey, Mike, do an answering machine message. That's not what it was about.
Okay.
There's 5 other jokes in there.
So 5 other jokes, but one of the jokes is an answering message for you.
It could have been anything.
Let me hear what you had Mike Judge cut. Where is it?
It's up there.
All right, these are them? All right, here it is. This is what Mike Judge...
And when were you going to spring the joke on Mike?
Never.
Well, I was hoping he was going to get it.
Oh. I knew that Gary must have been feeling some guilt over because the way he came racing in to tell me about it.
No, I felt no guilt over it whatsoever. I really thought it was a good idea. So
I have a couple of ones that are not for station. I don't know if it's a problem. Howard's daughter Emily is going to be 10. You think you could just get her happy birthday? Her name is Emily.
Okay.
Then why are you playing it if it's going to upset you so much?
Why are you jerking this guy around? And why you put my daughter Emily needs a Beavis and Butthead message?
Howard, we just went through this. I told you I agree it's wrong and I apologize. And now you're going to
do that to the guy. Guy's here hour and a half doing the show. Okay. Happy birthday, Emily. Poor guy's cutting.
He already told us that this hurts his voice when he does it.
And you could see the guy's already annoyed. He goes, hey, I don't. He just went, happy birthday, Emily. He doesn't want to be doing Beavis and Butthead happy birthday, Emily messages. He's being nice to you because he digs the show.
We're agreed on that. I don't know why.
So why do you torture my guests?
But I already said it was wrong, and I already said I was sorry. What else would you like me to say, Howard?
What do you want, Gorilla?
We know where he's staying. Do you want to speak to him?
No, I don't want to speak to him. I'm thoroughly embarrassed.
Embarrassed, yeah. Well, you might want to apologize. Maybe you want to have Gary apologize.
Why don't you have him sweep the studio? That's a funny joke. Have all my guests come in and sweep the studio, clean up afterwards. They can help Fred clean up the carts.
It's becoming a gauntlet for the guests to get out of here without being sabotaged.
Well, they don't have to get past you, Robin. You're gone before they are.
At least I'm not bothering anybody.
Okay.
Howard, don't play anymore because it's
happy birthday, Emily.
Yeah, how's it going?
Howard needs a birthday message for Emily.
Well, you'd have to play the entire thing to get it, but don't.
This pains me. This is painful.
Howard, I already said I'm sorry. What's left to do? What is left for me to do besides apologize?
I want to hear it. It's just sit and listen to you. I want to listen to your work. I want to hear you jerk around Mike Judge.
I happen to know for fact we're already over the 10-minute limit.
I want to hear you. I want to hear you jerk off Mike Judge.
We're over the 10-minute limit, and you promised.
I want to wallow in it. I'm suicidal over it.
Do I have to? Do you need me here for it?
Gary's one. Balls. It's hard to get kissed on this one.
Yeah, he's the one who's always telling you that.
Yeah. Well, now I know why.
It's hard because of them.
Yeah, not because of me. Right. Let me see. I'm trying to think of something I could say. Yeah. This is great.
He's
this is what they're
working here.
He's working. He had to come here and work.
For his stupid joke. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
You know, somebody called me up last night and said, what is with Robin? Does she have a vendetta against you?
Because she worries about the show, too.
One of your friends?
Oh, no, it was one of my enemies that called Robin.
You mean she's wrong for being upset about it, too?
No, she's not.
She should be like Jackie. Hey, he's a good guy.
She's not wrong.
Jackie, you don't see the problem with this?
Did you ask me a question?
Jackie, you don't see the problem with this?
I tried to explain before, but I didn't get it.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny. It's a real joke.
I'm not saying that Robin's not wrong for being upset, but she, you know...
Fred, do you see the joke in this?
I think I see your point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it to the guy.
No, I wouldn't either.
But I'm not a good judge of that kind of thing either.
Well, yes, you are. Why are you putting yourself down? Are you
I'm trying to give Gary an out, but...
Why does everyone want to give Gary an out? He's got to know he did wrong. He's childish.
See, he doesn't want to get the kind of calls to Gary's phone that I get.
Gary knows he did wrong.
He doesn't want people saying he's got evidence against Gary.
Or my judge.
I don't know. What else you got? Or should I say something more? I mean, what should...
The guy's just trying to be accommodating.
Yeah, he's being accommodating and nice, and he wants to please you. Your name is in here. He's talking to your daughter.
These are only going to upset you more.
If it's too painful for you, you can leave. I want to hear
it's going to be too painful for you.
So then what? Don't worry about me. I'm a big boy. I can handle it.
But why would you want to torture yourself?
That's the way I got to be. I want to know what's being done behind my back.
I told you.
By my producer. My producer. You are no longer my producer. I am demoting you. You are a paid intern.
Okay.
All right? Don't call yourself producer anymore. When you call up for guests, say, this is the paid intern.
I have to go outside and take my business cards and cross out producer.
Cross out producer.
And write in paid intern in crayon.
Fred is now the producer.
I want to be the producer.
What is that, Gary Puppet?
I want to be the producer. Wait till you hear the message that Mike cut for Gary's unborn fetus.
Was that right?
Unbelievable. Funny, though.
It's a birth announcement.
Pretty good.
I don't know what...
Okay.
Should I say something about your dad?
Your dad's cool. Your dad's cool.
Oh. Your dad's cool. Poor Mike Judge cutting birthday announcements at my radio station.
It gets a lot worse.
Ay. I'm nauseous. I'm so embarrassed.
Well, you told him you wanted him to take initiative.
This is what he decided. I need him to do computer work. I don't need him to take this kind of initiative. Why won't you clear this with me? Just say...
Because it was right after the show and we were going right in. I always would, but it was one of those things that was a spur of the moment.
It's the first time you've done something like this.
That's right.
And it's a disaster.
I can see that.
What is it, Gary Puppet?
Howard, you think that's bad? You should have seen what he did with Bruce Willis. I heard him on the phone. He said, "Hey, Bruce Willis, between takes, could you make a video commercial for my dad's ice cream store? Push the rocky road."
Happy birthday, Emily. Your dad rules.
Great. Yeah, I rule all right. I can't even keep my people under control. What a nice guy this Mike Judge is. Nice guy.
That's great. That's great. Now, another one is my general manager, his son Tom is in a band, and he's wondering if I could get you to do like an intro for the band,
Now, where would they use this? An intro for the band?
They wouldn't use it anywhere.
He was making a joke. I understand.
At least understand the joke.
No, I understand the joke. I just don't understand why you do it to a guy
Is this guy going to be sitting there saying, well, everybody who comes to the Howard Stern show gets jerked around, so I'm looking for the bucket of water over the door?
No, what he's going to say is, hey, man, I went on the show, I did an hour and a half, man, and then I'm in the studio cutting 27 IDs, and then he finds out, okay, so now he finds out it was a goof. Hey, man, they're goofing on me? I mean, like, they're wasting my time?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Nobody expects to come here. It's bad enough sitting in that chair.
You need to apologize.
They don't expect to walk out the door, and then the goof continues.
You have to apologize.
Yeah, I don't have a problem doing that.
Tell him that you have no sense of humor, and that you tried to be funny for the first time in your life, and it backfired.
Right. That's
you don't
exactly what happened.
You don't want to do it on the air?
No, Robin, you don't need to do it on the air.
Do it on the air.
Do it on the air, so get him on the phone then. Go get him on the phone, Gorilla. You know where he's staying.
He expected to publicly humiliate him, so he should publicly apologize.
Right.
Not a problem. You public...
I'm not hiding.
I mean, I know after you do an hour and a half on this radio show, you've done your duty.
This is confrontational. This is a very big deal to come in here and sit and perform with us.
He was uptight.
And that was his first appearance on the show. It's not like he's been here 100 times.
Yes, Gary Puppet?
Maybe Gary should pay him for his time, whatever that may cost.
There's an idea.
Well, according to what MTV pays him, it's not a whole lot of money.
Okay, so you're out $5.
Under the new contract.
Right.
Here's Burning Bush.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's cutting IDs.
You know what? Can I just say something, Howard?
Yikes.
Again, not defending myself at all.
Right.
I got the impression as he was doing this that he gets asked to do this sort of stuff a lot. I'm not saying that that's right or anything.
No, it's not right. It's not right.
And there's we're trying to create a perception of this show as a major player in the realm of
Gary,
show
you got to protect me against stuff like this.
Howard, how many times can you go over the same ground?
Because we went over this a week ago. You say, how can we go over this the same ground? We went over it a week ago.
The difference is...
There's no difference between Jackie hounding the guests in the hall for autographs and you hounding them for IDs, even though it's a joke.
Can I tell you what I thought the difference was?
Is there a difference between that, Jackie?
Howard, can I tell you what I thought the difference was?
No. There isn't, right?
No.
Can I tell you what I thought the difference was?
Jackie, is there a difference between you asking someone for an autograph in the hall and asking...
Do you need anybody here?
Exactly. Actually, I want to hear it.
It's much easier to give an autograph than to do this.
Yeah, I'd rather Jackie ask for autographs.
But can I tell you what I thought the difference was?
What?
You want to know?
Yes.
I thought that the difference was that this was at least for the air and that Jackie's wasn't good for anything except for Jackie's notebook.
Oh.
I mean, that's really how I saw the difference.
Okay.
I didn't see, I wasn't out to pester the guest. I thought
your heart was in the right place.
At least it was for the air. I wasn't doing it.
But don't pester the guest. All right, let's end this.
Wait a minute. Let's go with another theory. That he realized what Baba Booey was doing.
Yeah.
And then got pissed.
Yeah.
Is that what he wanted?
Yeah. In other words, let's say the result of the joke was Mike getting pissed, and then you go, "Hey, Mike, I'm doing a practical joke."
I didn't think Mike would get pissed. I thought he would just say, "I'm not going to do that." But thanks anyway.
So he would have been angry.
Yeah, of course he would have been.
So
Why would he say no, Gary, unless he was pissed off and didn't want to do it?
So the goal was to piss him off.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I understand that if the guy wouldn't do the show, but the guy's into doing our show, and he likes me, and he likes the show.
So, any way you look at it, he was going to get pissed.
What?
Yeah. If the joke was successful, he'd be pissed, and if the joke is unsuccessful, he's pissed. But
yeah. So the ultimate goal was to piss him off.
Right.
Well, you work, Gary. You're a real good
You pissed me off, I'll tell you that. All right, listen. I gotta say it again, and I don't care what anyone says. If you think I'm repetitive, then that's fine. Because Gary yells at me that I treat him like a moron.
No.
And
I repeat things too many times.
May I
here is a rule. I'm going to make it a simple rule.
Can I just say something?
No, there's nothing to say.
There is one thing to say. There's one thing really...
It's not possible that there's one thing to say. All right, what is the one thing to say?
The one thing to say is that you and I had this conversation yesterday off the air.
Yes.
Everything was understood. Why do you feel it's necessary to berate me on the air for... now 20 minutes.
Because now I'm closer to 10 o'clock, and I'll be done soon.
Well, that makes sense.
All right, fine. Everything I do makes sense. That's what I need you to do.
But you understand how...
Wake up. Why? He doesn't get anything on the show. Yelling at you off the air doesn't do me any good.
Well, it makes you feel a little better.
Good. Here's the new rule. It's not actually a new rule. It's an old rule that I always assume was there.
Said one more time.
The guests are sacred. They are our friends. They are friends of the show. Friends of the show should not be jerked around after they've done the show. Why would we jerk them around? They've just done the show. And they're walking away happy. Our goal is not to make them unhappy.
The only person to jerk the guests is Howard. How about that?
Okay.
All right. And if you want to jerk a guest, come to me about it.
I will.
And then I will take you and throw you out a window. That's all. In fact, I'll have Fred throw you out the window. I can't dirty my hands. Fred's twice the man I am anyway. Gary Puppet, do you understand?
Paul, I thought I was taking the bull by the teeth, and I have considerable sized teeth. I'm sorry.
I love the way that Puppet turns his head after everything he says.
He's not looking at me.
I'm just sick of being on the E! Show now. That's like every day that one of these things goes down, you go back there with the E! people, and I go, my stuff wasn't funny. And they go, oh, yes, it was.
You're on.
You're on.
You're just a very funny guy.
You're the funniest guy on the E! Show. I like when the puppet stares at Gary and Gary won't look at the puppet. It's the funniest.
I think I intimidate him.
You refuse to look at that puppet.
Look into my eyes. You are getting sleepy. You are getting sleepy. Oh, I don't have to try that hard. You are asleep.
So Gorilla got Mike Judge on the phone?
He probably didn't even hear you.
No. He's another worthless one. Well, anyway, I do feel bad for Mike Judge. What is it?
Go away.
What is it, John?
Mike's got a block on the phone this morning.
He's probably so upset that he's he couldn't sleep.
What is he doing, Letterman, tonight?
Yeah.
Or he did it last night?
No, he's doing it tonight.
Oh, so he wants to get some sleep.
Probably. If you want,
I wonder if they'll jerk him when he gets out of there and make him do a bunch of IDs.
Maybe we can call him at like 9 o'clock.
Nah, don't. This is done with. Once we're done with it, we're done with it.
You know what, though? What you should do is make Gary apologize. We'll record it and send it to Mike.
No,
with a written apology as well.
I can call him.
Since he had him cutting IDs.
I can call him
Gary
at a better hour.
All right,
an apology.
Cut an apology right now. Go ahead. Hey, and Stuttering John, come in here, too. He's another jerk. I had to throw Stuttering John out of here. I got Vic. He was funny.
Yeah. Well, we got a problem with Vic. Uh-oh. He only shows up when he thinks he's going to be on the air.
How is this my fault? I don't know.
Did you have Mike Judge sign things yesterday at my radio station?
No. What happened was a couple people from the station came to me.
What? Let me take this real slow.
Okay.
I want to understand this.
A couple people from the station who work here.
Go ahead.
Came up to me and said,
yes.
Gary's on the air. Said, can you see if Mike will sign this? So I went.
And what is the rule on the show?
Wait. Gary, did I? Oh, no. I went to Gary and said, Gary.
You said, Howard, remember I had this conversation with you. If the guest is okay with it, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem, and it's for somebody at the station, it's not a lot. You said it was okay, and if it's not every time.
All right, I'm making a new rule.
But I did exactly what I said.
I'm making a new rule. All right, you handled it properly. Gary handled it properly. From now on, no signatures on anything.
Okay.
Without me being asked. And no jerking the guests around, period. The guests are my guests. They are not, just because you went to lunch with the guy, when he's on my show, he's my guest. When you go to lunch with him, you can sign all the things you want. You sit there. If he wants to go to lunch with you and sign things, fine. But he's my guest. He's not your guest. He don't want to know you.
Yeah, I know.
You're nothing.
Why am I involved?
You're involved because I don't like what you're up to.
What am I up to?
You're sneaky.
What did I do?
Do what Gary does. Sign the autographs yourself. Like he did with James Taylor.
To Gary.
To Gary.
He signed his own autograph.
Yeah.
I asked Gary about it. I said, I always ask the producer, man.
Now, here's the rule. No autograph signing. I don't care if Tom is the biggest jackass on the planet.
I'm a little upset because you keep putting responsibility back into your own lap.
I can't help it.
Which means that in the middle of this show, you're going to have people running in saying, Wolf, should you get this signed?
I don't care. It's better that way.
No autographs.
Period. Good.
Including Tom.
Including Tom Chiusano.
The guests aren't here to see Tom.
Tom doesn't do anything for me. He's a nitwit who stands there and takes orders like Eichmann. You just do me a favor.
What is the rule on the Letterman show? The guests do not get bothered.
Right.
Well, that's
they don't
not
have CBS people coming down asking for autographs.
That's just not true, because whenever Howard goes there, he's bombarded with books.
Well, that's wrong.
Well, that's too bad.
Somebody should be yelling at them.
Right.
Seriously.
Go ahead.
Serious question. When you go to Letterman, you know how people hit you with books as you walk by.
Right. They shouldn't.
But does that really upset you, or is it just one of the things that you feel is something to live with?
No, it's not that it upsets me. Let me just tell you something. I don't mind signing a book for somebody. I sign books for people all day and night. Problem is that when you're going to a Letterman show, while the rest of the people think it's just fun and frivolous, there's tremendous preparation and tremendous pressure to go out and be funny within 10 minutes. It's like being shot out of a rocket. And you focus in on what you have to do. The less distractions you have, the better it is for you.
I was talking about, usually they get you on the way out.
Wait. And when you leave, it's 5:30. It starts taping at 5:30. Sometimes I get out of there at 6:30. That means I'm going to be on the Long Island Expressway for 2 hours. The sooner I can get out the door, the happier I'd be. It doesn't make me unhappy to sign the things. I'm happy people like the book. But at the same point, if I could just get out the door, I'd be happy doing it. I've signed enough books to gratify my own ego. I don't need it everywhere I go.
Go away.
Why don't you go puke on somebody?
Oh, my God.
Oh, God, is he disgusting.
TV.
It's not that it bothers. I mean, I'm happy people enjoy the book. Don't get me wrong. It's just that if you could avoid it, you'd want to.
By the same token, I think those are rather ancillary. You don't have somebody in a blue jacket at one of the pages at NBC at when you do the Leno show coming up with a bunch of books for you to sign.
Actually, that's exactly what happens.
That's not what happens.
It is. It happens.
No, it isn't.
I've seen it happen.
Well, I haven't, and I've been there. More than you. And quite frankly, I don't care what goes on at the Letterman show.
No, it was just a question. That's all it was.
What is it, Gorilla?
I really hate to do this, but everybody's calling on the phone saying on the E! Show, when Tim Allen was here, that Gary was getting an autograph for his
I'm sure.
wife.
For your wife?
No, I got it for a friend. He had pictures, and they said, "Does anybody want an autograph?" So he had 8 by 10s with him.
Oh, he asked.
Yes.
If anyone wants that's fine. If he wants to sit there and sign autographs, that's fine.
That's his business.
That's okay.
Sometimes they bring 8 by 10s, and like Pamela Anderson brought posters.
If she has nothing better to do than to sit there and sign her own picture, then fine. Let her do it.
Who needs autograph? They said, would you like some autographed Playboys? I didn't get one. I got one for Ralph and for Tom.
That's fine. But if Tom comes up to you, our esteemed general manager who has nothing to do all day, and he sits there and he goes, "My son really likes Baywatch. Can you get me a signed autograph?" Like a mental patient, just say no. When Pamela Anderson hangs out with you, Tom, she'll sign autographs for you. She's a guest on my show. That's all. Simple. Now there's I got no problem. Everyone can walk in.
There's no confusion.
Any person who comes on this show now knows they can walk in and out of the building unencumbered by practical jokes and autograph seekers. Hey, guests, it's safe to come back on the Stern Show. I've cleaned everything up.
Gary's under control.
Gary's under control. My producer is now relaxing.
We're up to 33 minutes.
That's right.
I just wanted to let you know.
No, that's 23. Subtract the 10. Those 10 don't count.
Is that like going 3.5 minutes?
That's right. You're 23 over. I'll tell you something. I've got problems on this show. There's no question about it. I've been very busy, and I haven't had time to sit and lecture.
You are no longer able to keep track of everything that's going on here because you've gotten too busy.
That's right. Usually I used to be here till 2, 3 o'clock, but I can't.
You can watch them.
It's a big party here after I leave. No one here on this show has worked any place else. They don't know what it is to really work. That's why I never lose anybody. Who would work anywhere else? There's no work going on here.
Howard, being here till 3 o'clock
I need someone to produce my producer.
Being here till 3 o'clock yesterday wouldn't have changed anything. I still would have made the same stupid mistake.
All right. Well, listen.
He doesn't need a full day to make that many mistakes.
Okay, I understand.
I need a full day for something else.
All right, Fafa Fooey, you are not going to...
Hey, can I unveil the Robin puppet?
Yeah, go ahead. Where is it? Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Let me see. I didn't know there was one. Go ahead. He's got a Robin puppet. How he has the energy to make jokes now after his first joke bombed.
He's on a roll.
He's on a roll, all right, Gary Puppet.
Hope this works.
This is why I don't think any of your lectures make any difference. He's never cowed.
What's he going to do?
You just can't break him.
What do you want me to do? You want me to fire him?
No, I don't want you to fire him.
So then forget it.
He's past that point.
All right, here is the debut of the Robin Puppet. Gary has evidently put something together.
No. Let me preface this by saying that somebody gave this to Jackie at an appearance.
All right.
And Jackie gave it to me saying that, when Robin gets on you might be a good time.
All right, let me see.
Unveil it.
Oh, Jackie's helping you with me.
Of course.
Not helping. I just kind of passed the buck.
Right.
He the producer.
So this is a Robin Puppet.
Not the most flattering thing.
Oh, look at that. Very cute.
Oh, my.
You know what Jackie told me? The guy told us, see the teeth?
Yeah.
It's his grandmother's real teeth.
It's his grandmother's real teeth.
Oh, my.
God.
Well, it's got a lovely chest.
Oh, yeah, you got to see this.
Well, work it.
Does it actually move, Jackie?
Yeah, it's pretty tough. You got to look for the whole way up there.
You can't even get your hand up there.
That's the Robin Puppet?
I'm busy.
There you go. Give it to Fred. He can work it. Fred is a professional puppeteer.
You got to try and jam your hand all the way up that cardboard tube.
It's a Robin Puppet now. The whole show.
Well, that'll certainly make me nicer to you, Gary.
Jam your whole hand up
Can't make it any worse, Quivers.
Oh, you don't know me. I've been going easy.
Tight in here.
What is that, Fred? I mean, Robin. Yes?
Check them out. Where are they? I'm busy. Gary, you are an idiot. What is the matter with you? Howard, you must get on your people. They're out of control. Jackie, shut up.
Wow, nice job.
I can't move the teeth, though.
Yeah, well, that's with his grandmother's teeth.
You can have Ralph work in the mouth.
All right, very good. All right, Gary, repeat after me. I will not pick my nose without making sure Wolfer wants me to. I will put guests on a pedestal. I will look up pedestal to see what it is in the dictionary.
I
will figure out why you yell at me on the air. I will pout and be moody
I will pout and be moody.
To show my interns.
That
I am the world's worst example.
All
right, thank you.
And you guys said I would never repeat again. I repeat like...
There you go.
Often.
All right, Gary, you can leave now. I'm done with you. Leave.
Are you ready to go to the next piece of business after these commercials?
Here's burning bush. Bush.
Poor guy.
Just a couple more. If it wouldn't be out of line, my name is Gary, my wife's name is Mary. Would you do an answer machine?
Okay. Gary and Mary?
Well, at least let it go to the... If you're going to play the whole thing, let it go to the funny one.
I can't even play it. I'm so embarrassed.
There's one that's pretty funny.
Okay. Gary and Mary are like, not here or something? Is there something I can help you with?
Guy's working.
Okay, only two more. This is from Jackie. I got like a whole bunch of requests.
Okay.
Jackie's brother works at a supermarket.
Was that him going, oh, God?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Of course that's him going, oh, God. You don't think this guy was annoyed?
No.
Okay.
But I was wrong, but I don't think he was annoyed.
All right.
The last two were Jackie's
The guy's in here the whole time telling us how it hurts his voice to do this stuff.
The last two were Jackie's brother works in the supermarket. Could you do an announcement that they could run over the speaker so when there's a spill? And the last one was that Robin's cats, Robin doesn't really have any kids, so cats are like her kids, and they whenever they see Beavis and Butthead on, they just stop and stare at the TV. So could you do a message for one of Robin's cats? And he did a message for Tut.
I think they wanted to run like his name's Billy. Hey Billy, there's a spill in aisle 5.
Okay. It's kind of funny. Hey Billy, there's a spill in aisle 5.
He'll be back. All right. Anyway, there it is. Beavis and Butthead. Fa-fa-fooey.
Beavis and Bucktooth.
Yeah, Beavis and Bucktooth. All right, we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, Robin, I'll get on with the show. I'm sorry I had to discipline my staff again and waste the first hour of the program. Precious radio time.
Didn't appear to be a waste at all.
All right, we'll be back right after these. I'd like to say good morning to all the stations we broadcast to. Very exciting. So long we only broadcast on one station. I never understood why. Always thought we could broadcast to more than one station at a time, and here we are doing it, Robin. Our dreams are realized. Our professional dreams realized. There you go. All right. Yes.
Papa, your former running mate.
Yeah,
working on
I know. I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Papa. It's Papa Fooey. A couple of reminders, show reminders. First of all, on the E! Show tonight, the world premiere of the Jackie Puppet. Everyone has been going nuts waiting to see Jackie Puppet.
Oh, he hasn't been shown yet.
No, he hasn't. I saw it yesterday. 2 days ago, actually. I buzzed in on my computer. Thank you, IBM, for setting up that video link. I actually watched it. It is a scream. To see Billy working the Jackie Puppet is truly a joy. So tonight it's the new Paul Winchell of the 90s, Billy West, and Jackie Puppet. I think everyone will love it. And also tonight, my O.J. Simpson reenactment with the O.J. Simpson puppet head that we now have.
You'll be doing that, too.
I'll be doing that with the O.J. Simpson head.
Lots of puppetry.
All right. There you go. Yeah, it's an all-puppet show today. So it's a lot of fun. As Robin does the news, Jackie Joe Mamalo puppet is going wild. Jackie Puppet, looking forward to your debut today? What? There he is. Okay, there he is. Jackie Puppet.
That always gets him.
All right. That's great. What you'll like about the E! Show tonight is when Billy takes the Jackie Puppet and sticks it right next to Jackie's head. Jackie Puppet is making it with Robin Puppet. Look at what's going on back there. He's having some of the Robin Puppet.
Kiss me.
A drunken Jackie puppet. All right, Billy, no one can see that. He's doing a whole puppet show over there.
You can see it. You're doing color.
Yeah. Did you see what the Jackie puppet was doing to the Robin puppet? He was using her mouth for sex.
It was like the
Was that? I couldn't tell what he.
Oh, I could.
Oh, you could.
Sure, you could.
Sure.
I can't see. I can only see the back of Billy's head here.
Oh, shut up. Why don't I just paint a face on the garbage can?
What does that mean?
I don't know. What does that mean?
Explain, Alan. I was having to the puppet, like, if there was no puppet, I'd just paint your face on the garbage can.
You don't have to understand Jackie puppet.
Jackie is cracking himself up.
All right.
That is so frightening.
What's more frightening, the face Billy puts on when he does the puppet, or
it's a little both.
Or the Jackie puppet itself? He takes the Jackie puppet and he throws it in Jackie's face.
I know. He always runs over there and sticks it right next to Jack.
It's great to see the two of them.
The two heads side by side. Anyway, that'll be on the E! Show tonight. If you don't get E!, let's face it, your cable company's screwing you. And they do it just to get to you. I don't know why they don't give it to you. Don't know why. They are all hostile to their public. They have 47 channels with religious shows on.
Get a dish.
Yeah, you got a dish, huh?
Yeah, they're great.
But I still don't like the concept of a dish, that only one TV set works on the dish. I want the whole house to be on the dish.
Yeah, you still got to have cable running through everything so you can get regular channels. This is a mess.
Yeah, you still have cable and...
Yeah, but you don't have to whimper to some company about what programming you want. They give
but the problem is...
They give you it all.
Where you have the dish, that one... Like, what do you and your wife just sit there and watch the same show?
Well, we're in and out. You know, I mean, we don't just sit there together and watch TV all night.
What if you want to sit by yourself and watch some TV?
And she wants to watch something else?
Hasn't been a problem so far. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I got like 3 kids. I got a housekeeper. I got a wife. I got 27...
You had one more box. That's what I understand. You know, there's the control box itself. You get an additional one for a little more money.
Yeah, but I got like 12 additional boxes.
Huh. Oh, I didn't have that problem.
Yeah,
but you have additional cable boxes, right?
Right, yeah.
Now, Billy, you can't...
But I got to get a satellite for each...
No.
Oh, I don't?
One dish.
Oh, in different boxes.
That's it.
Oh.
So it's the same as cable.
Oh,
yeah, I'm telling you, it's better than just crying about not being able to get a channel because a company wants to cut you off and sell you a different package.
So you get E?
Yes, I do.
On 3 different channels?
What do you mean?
Or on one channel?
On one television set.
No, on one... Oh, Billy.
I don't know.
Sometimes he'll pop up on different channels.
Yeah, or is it on one channel?
Oh, no, it's only on one channel.
Okay, okay.
But do you get the regular broadcast networks?
Yes.
Because I think with this little dish, you don't.
It doesn't give them to you, but you have it because you have an antenna in your house that just...
Is that you clicking the pen, Billy?
Oh, I see.
All right.
So you have to have an antenna to get the regular broadcast channels.
Yeah, I already got that, so. But I want to get the broadcast channels on cable.
I can't get that. I'm in the city.
Yeah, but I want to get the broadcast channels on cable because the reception is better.
Right.
Here's the deal. What's going to happen is they're going to eventually, one day, and it should happen tomorrow, it should be like the phone company. The phone company was broken up as a monopoly, and it should be the same way with the cable companies. It's very simple to me. I don't know where our legislators are. Stan Dworkin's on the phone. I'll ask him. I want to know why they can't deregulate the cable industry. In other words, you got all the wires there. Let different services compete for your money, just like they did with the phone company. Same deal. I know you're thinking it through, but what's the difference?
Well, that's what these dish people are supposed to be doing, providing competition
but they're not.
for cable.
They can't, because as you say, you want the regular broadcast networks.
Right.
Why can't a dish pick up a regular broadcast network?
I don't know.
You want to explain that to me?
I didn't understand it when I first heard it. Why are the cable stations on the dish and the broadcast stations not?
Yeah, you would think it would be the other way around. You know,
everything's in the air, isn't it?
Yeah. How do you explain that, Billy?
What do I look like, Mr. Science?
Yeah.
Mr. Wizard?
I don't know.
Ask the puppet.
I think it's a different frequency or something like that. Or different
Jackie, say you don't know like the rest of us.
Admit it.
It's a different frequency.
No,
you know how when you... Oh, all right, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, here's Tom. Tom is claiming he knows something.
Well,
no, it's VHF and UHF, right?
VHF, UHF, they're not fed on satellite. Those, the 7, 4, 5, 2, etc., those are not fed on satellite.
Those are in the regular air.
Right.
But can't the satellite pick up?
No, it's only going to pick up from things that are being fed on the satellite.
It can't pick up a VHF signal?
Obviously not. No, it
can't pick up... It picks up radio and picks up VHF. It's a satellite. It can pick up any transmissions.
I don't think so. I think it only picks up things that are being sent back down.
That seems absurd in 1994.
Yeah, why can't they just throw a little antenna in there?
Put a little antenna on the dish.
It's too. They would have to have apples and oranges. It's like saying, why can't I get K-Rock on my television?
No, wait a second. You can get K-Rock on your television.
They just don't set it that way.
Yeah.
If it's part of a cable.
K-Rock's an FM frequency.
Right. Which is actually what TV sound is.
Exactly. Yeah. And you can buy a receiver that picks up all TV and radio sound. So why can't you just put a little antenna in your satellite? I don't know. It seems...
But then again, you wouldn't be getting the same quality, if the satellite is digital, it's coming in on an antenna.
You look better without the mustache.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I knew that.
Thanks for staying on the topic.
Yeah, thanks for just breaking up the topic. Guys, Tom is like so stupid.
Help.
He comes in, he's making a worthwhile contribution, and then he just changes the topic. You look much better.
By the way.
This pisses me off. Hey, on our phone, real quick, is, forget the satellite. Who cares with the satellite? I got my own problems. Sit there and worry about
Can I just say one thing?
Uh-oh.
Can I just say one thing? After every time Billy explains the satellite, don't you find that you know less than you did before you started talking?
Yeah. It's almost like he doesn't own one.
Yeah, he's got it, and he can't explain.
Like he read about it in a magazine a couple months ago.
He owns it. He has no clue. It's like, you just get another box.
The way I understand it.
All I know is I got 3 channels before, and now I get 150 of them.
Braggart.
You're cool.
Yeah.
Show up.
I just want to say
Can I just say one thing? When Billy explains that, less than you did before.
Jackie, were you always hoarse like that, or was it when you started performing in clubs?
I have been screaming my entire life.
Has your voice always been like that?
Always.
It always starts out like... Does it hurt?
Some days worse than that. Never.
I wonder what he sounded like as a child. There's no early tape of death.
Here it is.
As a child, but...
This is him. Now, where's the lugs?
Is that in the other promo, Tom?
Probably. I just listened to a promo that...
Didn't have it in there.
Well, everybody was saying was Monsters of Rock. And
it's a dual sponsorship.
Oh, I see.
Right, it's not the after promo.
Poor exactly. You feel like you have a heart attack during this. How does he keep up that energy?
Zach, you know what's going to be great? After you get off on Monday, we're going to leave up all the decorations, and Zach is going to be doing...
Oh, good. That'll be fun. That'll make a lot of sense.
Set the mood.
Yeah, right. We're decorating the studio for TV. We have pumpkins and, cool stuff. Dry ice. Yeah.
The afternoon listeners will be able to enjoy it.
That's right. Why not? Why shouldn't they? Where is the actual one where we talk about the shoes?
It's the one that says is after work.
Fred, I'm not sure which one.
I think it is the after work party.
All right, let's hear that. Let me hear that. Let me see.
92.3 K-Rock and Sam Adams are having a very special Halloween after work party. Hello there, this is Zachary, and I'll be your Ghoulies host tomorrow from 6 till 8 p.m. at Lock, Stock, and Barrel. That's at 14 Marble Avenue in Pleasantville, New York. And I'll have lots of free K-Rock collectibles to give away, including 20 pairs of those world-famous lugs boots. Tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. at Lock, Stock, and Barrel for our very special Halloween after-work party.
You got to understand the after-work
party. Best beer in America.
So you don't have to do anything. You just come in and give you a pair of shoes.
So, you just walk in and you get shoes.
All right. That makes more sense.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, it's a weekday after work kind of
I think it sounds very big. I mean, it sounds like a real wild happening.
20 people will get some shoes.
Yeah. So you're saying 20 lucky listeners will get a pair of shoes?
Will they be in their size?
Is it the first 20 or is it an indiscriminate 20?
You have to get your feet in no matter what size, Rob.
I see. They just give you a pair of shoes, and it's up to you to get your feet in them.
There is this amazing psychology. When Robin asks the questions, they are so much more annoying.
That's it. That seems to bother everyone when you ask your questions.
Why is Mike? I just asked a question.
I don't
Robin's trying to learn about radio.
It might be the sadistic delight you take in asking them.
Can I quote Gary? I don't know.
All right. So anyway, that's That's very exciting. All right.
After-work party as opposed to a special...
I thought it was a costume contest or something.
Yeah.
See, that would have made no sense at all.
What is it, Jackie Puppet? Did you want to say something to Tom? Oh, I thought you were chiming in. All right. I thought that you wanted to say something. All right. Well, very good. Thank you, Tom. Thanks for clearing it up.
Big.
All right. Always thinking big. Tom always coming up with the next big one.
Promotions are incredible.
I tell you, that's going to be big.
Here's the new bumper sticker. 92.3 K-Rock, we give away shoes, and it's going to be out this spring. There it is.
Why guitar? Wait a minute. It was supposed to say, we got soul.
That's right. We got soul. All right. Thank you.
Get it?
Hey, let's have some real fun. Anyway, so wait, let me just finish this. So we're having a Halloween party here Monday.
We don't have any shoes, though.
Hey, did you get a gift from Tom that we can give away?
No.
Can we get some love?
Oh, come back here, Tom. What's our gift?
Tom, what's our prize?
I can't wait to see what he has for us.
Yes.
Tom, we need a prize. Seriously, we need a prize for the costume contest.
What would you? Anything special you'd like?
Yeah.
Pair of shoes?
No, come on. Besides the pair.
Can I ask a question?
CD player?
Are you giving away one prize or one prize for each person that's like the best representation of you?
Well, I think let's be realistic. If we're giving away shoes,
we better have one prize.
We better just have one.
Howard,
maybe three prizes.
What would you like?
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Do you know what we have?
Can I put on my headphones so I can hear how annoying Robin's being?
Go ahead.
I'm not saying a word.
Well, Tom mentioned the CD player. That's a pretty good prize.
CD player is
a pretty good prize.
That's good. What's the thing like that worth?
Probably $300.
All right.
$250.
That's good.
That's decent.
Better than shoes.
It's a free CD player if you come and get dressed up. Half the people, that's a good prize.
Right.
Now, what else for second and third?
Oh, a 6-pack of Snapple and...
what about...
there's got to be stuff. We'll come with a nice... For a first, second, and third prize.
All right, we'll come up with some good prizes.
Are you going to have...
How about like a hair or something? Hair or radial keratotomy? Car insurance, something, one of our sponsors can tie in with. Give somebody like a whole new look, new hair, new eyes, new car insurance.
Case of Sunbolt.
What?
Bottle of beer.
Bottle of beer.
Some Sam Adams, case of Sunbolt.
Hey, Bruce Sam Adams.
So, all right, you'll work on it, Gary?
Absolutely.
Right,
you'll have a nice array of prizes.
Tom, someone let me know by the end of the day. Maybe we can, dare I say, we can get involved with Iowa, get something like from them.
Dare we say it? Absolutely.
Dare we? Least anyone think we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Tom.
Okay.
So we'll get some prizes, and the best costume. The best costume. What?
Are we really going to leave it to him to get?
No, Gary's going to get on top of it.
All right, thank you. Because he needs some suggestions.
Yeah, because he committed to nothing. But, maybe E can get involved, too. They can kick us some bucks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Joint promotion.
I don't want to know what Tom would
maybe we
come up with.
Maybe we can even try, let's get kooky, maybe like first prize could be a cash prize.
What is it, Tom?
Why can't you say those things before I leave?
No,
it's after I leave.
No, we asked you for an idea of what we could have, and you came up with a CD player. That was good.
You want?
3 CD players.
You got it.
Okay.
Because you know what I had a vision of? I'll say it here now. Tom going back to look in the prize closet.
Yeah, I know.
To see what's in the bottom of it.
Right. No, but Tom has committed to. That's very generous.
Right.
Very generous. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you so much.
That's almost $1,000 worth of prizes.
And you know what? And we'll even throw in some Princeton Ski Shop gift certificates.
All right. Now that's different.
We want to make this party a party.
Okay, thank you, Tom. I appreciate the help. Seriously. He's committed.
All right.
Maybe even a couple of off-size pair of lugs.
There you go. Why not? That's looking like a nice package.
Yeah,
all right.
package is good.
Lugs are fun. Pays to rattle his cage a little bit. Embarrass him into it. You see, if we did that off the air, we'd never get anything.
That's why you do it here.
Okay, so Monday is the day of the contest.
All right, now, are we looking for bikini dancers?
That's correct.
All right, now when is the audition for the bikini dancers?
That would be Friday morning, be here at 7 a.m., but the auditions really go throughout the whole morning.
Have girls called in to audition?
Not one.
Really?
No.
Why? Don't they want to be on TV?
Well, yesterday we just told them to be down here, so maybe some of them are thinking of it, but they should call in.
Once again, whenever we just sort of gloss over something, people don't know it's for real.
Yeah, we're doing it for TV and for radio, obviously, so,
Maybe Gary should put out a few calls just to make sure.
Yeah, maybe some of those MTV-type dancers.
Well, I mentioned one yesterday, but you didn't seem that interested in it.
Who?
The one that was here last time. You want a different one. You want some different MTV dancers.
Yeah, I mean, but that's, she ain't bad either.
Okay.
Get a lot of them.
Yeah, Gary, I mean, what happened to your list you used to compile?
Well, I spoke to Howard about it yesterday. We
He's busy playing practical jokes.
We thought we might want to get some new people.
All right.
I mean, we had an opportunity to have some people yesterday.
All right, so call Gary for that. And then anyone who stops by, Gary will go out, and if someone has a decent costume, we'll bring him in, and then we'll judge them, and then give them prizes if they're good. CD players and junk.
But we're going to have a definite time on the contest on Monday because you just can't let people come out.
7:30.
Right.
Between 7:30 and 8. Okay? How's that, Robin?
7:30 and 8?
Yeah.
Good to me.
Hey, I got to take kids were really out of control. I had kids in my shop class. I mean, when I was in 9th grade, these guys were 18, 19 years old. I'm being serious.
They should have been working.
Yeah, they should have. These guys with full facial hair and, full genitals.
They should have had jobs.
Yeah, and they would pull their pants down in the middle of class and fondle their genitals.
You do that here. So.
Yeah, well, but this is my job. It's different.
The older you got, the scarier shop classes got.
Yeah.
In high school, I didn't take shop classes, but the shop teacher in our high school was, like, notorious. He called black guys spear chuckers.
Really?
To their faces in front of the other class.
He wouldn't have done that in Roosevelt.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, he was on a practically all-white school. With
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It wasn't?
Really?
And everybody loved him, including them, but he was out of control.
Everybody loved him.
They did.
Yeah. The black kids loved him.
Jackie again, right on target. Like that.
How many? Was he missing a finger? Mine was missing a finger.
No, he was missing his arms. They got him.
No, really, seriously, was yours missing a finger?
Well, he wasn't missing a finger, but he had a thing where he had cut his middle finger on the table saw, and it had grown back in a weird way, so he could stick a quarter in it and put his hand upside down and shake it around, and the quarter wouldn't fall out.
Oh, he had a groove in his
hand. He had a groove in his fingers.
I was in grammar school. I had half a pinky.
I was always shocked that they want you working a lathe and stuff. I mean, you can really lose fingers and hands and stuff.
But, you're absolutely right. Shop class was dangerous, and you know why? Because it was a big spread-out room, and the machinery made it hard for the teacher to hear. Like, if you're getting your ass kicked in the back, there's a table saw going on.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a real class where you sat at a desk. You actually moved around. So as soon as you're moving around, kids think they can just beat everyone up. Because I got choked. In Roosevelt, there was this big black guy named Irvin. Not Irving, Irvin.
Yeah.
I-R-V.
Magic Johnson's name is Irvin.
Yeah. I had never heard that name in my life, and this guy's name was Irvin. And I can't imagine that there's, like, two guys with that name. Irvin. What?
Irvin.
Yeah, it was E-R-V-I-N, actually.
E-A.
Yeah.
Irvin.
And this guy Irvin used to beat me up all the time in Roosevelt. He used to beat up me and a guy named Carlos. I remember it. And Carlos was white, even though he had a Spanish name. And I didn't know he beat up Carlos. I only found out after I had my mom report Irvin to the dean of boys. And then Irvin came and said, you reported me. He had to figure out if it was me or Carlos who had reported him.
Right.
So he shook us down, because he shook us down for money every day. And I hope he's in jail now, but he took me.
Because he could come after you.
Yeah, right. And and this guy Irvin was about 6'3".
How tall were you then?
I was probably about 9th grade. I was probably about 5'7". I don't know. I wasn't that big.
You weren't tall yet.
Yeah, it was not the tall, gawky Howard Stern you know today and love. So this guy comes and he says he had to figure out which one of us. Now it was my mom who reported him. Because I said to my mother, I can't take it.
He's still sitting there trying to figure it out.
So he took me. He grabbed me from behind and started choking me. This is the guy.
Yeah.
And he starts choking me and he goes, okay, in about a minute, you're going to pass out from lack of oxygen. And
you better tell me.
So you tell me, man, did you report me to Mr. Heck? So I was just like, yeah, he wasn't even like, you gonna be. He would just say, you gonna be. So he started choking. Yeah.
Reason why.
Yeah. So he was explaining science. Well, I was learning science in the class. So anyway, he starts squeezing my neck and like right around by the Adam's apple stuff, just squeezing it. And I'm like, and I'm trying to like just your reaction is to grab from behind, but.
That doesn't do a thing.
Doesn't matter. I'm blacking out. I'm starting to black out. I'm losing consciousness. And he goes, did you? I'm asking you one last time. Was that your mama who called me Mr. Egg? So I go, no, I swear it was. I don't even know what you're talking about. Thank God, because I almost confessed.
Bad move.
Yeah, but I didn't. And then he lets go and he goes, now I know who done it. Carlos. And he pummeled the crap.
Got the other guy.
Oh yeah, yeah, that guy Carlos. And I never saw him in school again.
Oh,
never. He got his ass beat. He must have confessed, even though he didn't do it. I didn't hear about a funeral, so I think he's alive. But this guy Carlos.
Yeah, why would you confess? The guy's already said he's going to kill you if you're the person.
And he would have killed me.
And why would you say yes? Obviously, you're not going to say yes.
You don't know what to do.
That's a bad scene, man. I got beat up.
Mind you, this is going on in a shop class. What the guy watching? The shop teacher was watching. Saw the whole thing. Saw the whole thing.
The whole class was watching?
He was a scared white man. And I don't blame him.
The whole class was watching, though?
Well, I was in the back. No, a lot of the class doesn't pay attention. You got to understand something. There's constant fighting going on in these classes. There's no way for me to describe what Roosevelt, Long Island is like. It's just constant warfare. There are guys in the corner smoking pot. Life. I mean, I was in 9th grade. I'd never even heard of pot.
I
swear, this was a guy. There was a guy who came in. I don't know his name.
And nobody.
He looked a lot like Flavor Flav. He was kind of like a jokey kind of guy.
Yeah.
But you could tell he could beat the crap out of anyone. You know. And the guy comes into the class and pulls his pants down because this guy was huge. I never
hear about people dying at Roosevelt High School?
Oh, people die.
Well, they don't
read about it in the paper. You read Newsday. You could take the last year's worth of Newsday, count up the people. What are you talking about?
There's a lot that goes on there, Robert. There's a lot.
It's real bad.
In fact,
it's so common now.
It's that it doesn't get reported.
No, it doesn't even get on.
It's a little box.
Like on Newsday, it's not even on the regular page. It's like, exactly, it's like a lot of little boxes. In Roosevelt, the man was
I read it every day. I read it every day because I'm on the lookout for it. I love to read about it.
You like to read about your old schoolmates.
Yeah, I like to see if I know anybody. I like to see if it's Wine Dance. Wine Dance is another really bad black neighborhood. And, I like to see where more murders are committed and all that kind of stuff.
Believe me, Robin, the headline would be if nothing happened.
Yeah, exactly. You would see, like, wow, today nothing happened in Roosevelt. Yeah, but you know what it is? It's a Newsday. It's a local Long Island occurrence.
Yeah.
And everyone just ignores it and hopes it goes away.
I mean, why wouldn't you close that school down? Why wouldn't you get Joe Green? Why wouldn't you do something?
No, they should declare... Oh, they should? You mean Joe Clark?
Joe Clark,
They should get Mean Joe Green and Joe Clark to go in there and take care of the whole town.
Really? Just get a couple of baseball bats and clean up.
We should declare it a foreign country like Haiti.
And then invade.
And civilize it. It is out of control. It is not a civilized. It is not a civilized area.
That is sad.
Have you been looking through your mail lately?
Yeah, I got a letter from a woman from Roosevelt who told me not to make fun of it.
Well, did you see the other letter you got?
No.
They wanted you to come and help them reopen the library. Roosevelt,
are you serious?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
And cut the ribbon?
Yeah.
No one goes to that library.
Well, they put a lot of money into it now.
Good.
Oh, come on, Howard, you gotta go.
No, and number two, no way. Let me tell you something, Robin. I made a vow when my parents finally took out 9th grade that I would never go back.
Me, I want to see.
You're safe there, not me.
Oh, I am?
Oh,
They
yeah.
didn't beat up black people at Roosevelt.
All they're going to do is pull your pants down and have some soup.
Right, that's exactly what I want to have
You'll
happen.
probably love it.
Yeah, sure. Come on, take me back.
And why did they have to close the library down in the first place?
Needed some refurbishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have any books.
Fire.
Yeah. And all the stores are burned down. Either the owners burned them down because they can't make a go of it.
Does Hempstead Avenue run through there?
No, it's called Nassau Road.
What is that? What does Hempstead Avenue run through?
Hempstead used
Is that bad too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. But Hempstead...
A lot of boarded up stuff there.
But Hempstead's a party. I call Hempstead Africa. Hempstead Africa is a party next to Roosevelt.
Really?
Hempstead is like a nice place compared to Roosevelt.
Hempstead still has businesses.
Yeah. But they'll be gone
soon. But it still looks kind of...
But Howard's right, because on Nassau Road, there's like all boarded up movie theaters, and there used to be an A&P.
There was this A&P, and every week it burned down. Someone would buy it and not make a go of it and burn down. So now there's like no supermarket. So I don't know where the black people shop. They must have to go into Uniondale or something. Where do the black people shop?
Right on Nassau Road, right on the Uniondale-Roosevelt border, they just built this whole new complex.
Oh, really?
You know, it's brand new, but you could tell.
It's already getting a little wear and tear.
And they used to have a place called the Roosevelt Diner, which was really cool. I used to go there and get French fries and egg and put ketchup. And it was just like a really cool place to hang out. And then all the windows started getting blown out, and it was like being in Beirut. And my parents. Like, living there.
They didn't know?
They everything's fine. My father, I paid $14,000 for this house. It's almost paid off. I got to move to somewhere like Rockville Center, pay $50,000 for a house. What are you, crazy? Shut up, you moron.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it's pretty wild, but there's this place, there's Nassau Road. That's where the big town is. But And then I told you the movie theater. I used to go to the movies every Saturday at the Roosevelt Movie Theater.
Right.
So one day I'm there, and I thought a milk dud flew by my head. It was a bullet. The kids were shooting bullets.
Stop it. How old
through
were
the
you
screen.
then?
I was about 7th grade.
They were ahead of their time.
Yeah. So they shot up the screen, and what it is, screens are really expensive. You don't realize what a movie theater screen is. That's their biggest expense. It's evidently, it's got to be hung the right way, and it's a whole thing. Yeah, it's what is it? Silver Flakes?
I think it's Silver Flakes.
Yeah. So they finally said to everyone, they made an announcement, look, we're going to have to close down the movie theater if the kids keep shooting the screen.
And they said, we'll close it down.
And, well, they did. Yeah. They replaced the screen about 100 times and they gave up.
Does the screen have, like, holes in it and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, you'd be sitting there watching.
You could miss whole scene.
Yeah, a guy's head would be blown off. It was just unbelievable. But at least they were shooting the screen and not the people. Back then, everyone was a little more...
Yeah,
mellow.
They were pointing that away instead of this away.
A lot of times it was BB guns and stuff, but who cared? I mean, it was guns.
When I was in college...
And the kids loved the movies. They loved the movies. Blacks love movies.
Then why would they shoot up the screen?
They get excited. They start to... I don't know. They get so... You wanted to see what was going on in there.
They used to throw chocolate at the screen where I'm from.
Yeah, a lot of the kids couldn't sit through the movie. They would get crazy and have to fire off some guns. This is in 7th grade, and I was in 7th grade, 100 years ago.
The truth of it is, I think I remember throwing candy at the screen, and I can't remember why. And I guess shooting at the screen is just like the next logical.
Well, I don't know. That's a big leap. Big retard. Jackie throwing chocolate at the screen.
No, jujubes.
Yeah. Jackie, you might be black.
Oh, that's a black thing. It's not a stupid thing. It's a black thing.
Take that.
So anyway, it was pretty wild being the one white kid in that. Actually, there were about 4.
You were the one white.
There were 4
Stop
white kids.
Making yourself out to be more of a hero than you are.
There were 4 white kids. I confess.
And the shop teacher.
It was me and a guy named Mark.
Yeah.
And Dennis Accavelli.
And how long were you there really when
and
it was
one
down
Pollock.
to that many whites? How many years were you there when it was only...
Well, down to 4 whites 1 year.
Right.
That was the year that I had to get out.
See?
Oh, excuse me. The previous 2 years, I was one of 20. Yeah, it wasn't much better. I told you about the time they offered, all the blacks went crazy and wanted black studies.
Yeah.
So I signed up for it, thinking like maybe they'll take it easy on me if I'm racially sensitive.
Yes.
And we get in there, it was all 5 white kids had signed up for the class, and there wasn't one black guy taking the black studies.
They all had the same strategy?
Yeah, they all had the same strategy. It was a bunch of, and they canceled black studies at the end of it.
Maybe I'll learn their habits.
Yeah. I just thought it would be kind of cool, like maybe everyone would mellow out if they saw that I was racially sensitive, which I wasn't anyway because I was living there.
You weren't racially
I didn't have to be living there. No,
your parents stuck you there.
Hello,
Blood. You know, Mr. Racially sensitive.
I didn't talk like that, yo, Blood. I talked like a black guy. I don't. Hey, man, come on, Ivan, don't do that to me, man. That's how I talked for 3 years.
That's why they beat you.
They hate that more than they hate.
No, they don't. Everybody talks. They talk like that, and they're not from the South.
So you were the original Wigger?
Yep.
Hey, man,
what do you know?
No,
I was such a Wigger.
He didn't dress the way they did.
I was such a Wigger.
His parents wouldn't let him.
I was such a Wigger that, I mean, I hated that. I can't even do it no more. Man, come on, man. I didn't tell my dad about you.
If he had ever done it, he'd be able to do it.
I swear, come on. Well, in fact, when you first met me, remember how good a black impression I used to do? That's like wearing off now. I was the Wigger. And you went to Uniondale. Didn't you start talking black?
Well, you do.
I had it just out of self-defense.
Only when you're around black guys, you start talking because you feel like,
Like I was in a class, and the teacher couldn't calm the kids down, so she said, we're going to have music.
It's like going to France. You speak French.
Right. She said, you're going to have Music Appreciation Day, because none of the kids could calm down in class. Everyone bring in their favorite record. So stupid asked me, all the kids have brought in, like, Motown, Diana Ross, and
Otis
Temptations, Otis Redding.
Wilson Pickett.
Yeah. Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
I get in there. I just discovered Sgt. Pepper's that summer. And I get up and I go.
Obviously, it can't.
I'm like, well, man, I found this really good record. And he told like this. And I said, this is a really good record. And this here, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And you had to stand up in front of the class and put it.
Put the needle on?
Yeah, meanwhile, your hand is shaking. You put your hand on the on the record. You can't even cue up the record. And then I start playing, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts. I thought they were going to kill me. Everyone started booing. And then I learned that I bring in, like, Motown, which I did. Hey, man, I really did, because I felt self-conscious bringing in a Motown record. I really wasn't into Motown. I was into the Beatles.
And it might seem patronizing.
Yeah, right. So, like, I was sensitive to that.
Why couldn't you stand up there and stand up for what you believe?
Oh.
This was the music you liked.
Man, I discovered the Beatles, and you had to talk like this, you know.
Oh, stop
no, that's how you talk, man. That's how you talk, like this.
They were beating you anyway. You might as well talk like a white
but you
person.
try to fit in. Like, even in class, when the teacher would call on you, it was cool to be, like, really stupid. Because if you acted like you knew the answer, all the kids would goof on you. So I'd be like, hey, man, I don't know what that is. That's like, you gotta talk like that. You have to talk stupid.
Say what?
Yeah, say what, man? No one said say what back then, though. That wasn't the expression.
Oh, that was...
No.
Before.
That was Jackie's expression.
Yeah.
Say what?
But it was weird. It was weird. And I remember, like, when I see white kids, I talk white, and then I would talk black when I was in school.
Hey, man. Hey, man, how you doing? How you doing, man? Hey, Irvin, come on, man. Come on, man. I gotta eat my lunch, too.
How come we can't find this Irvin? You know, we've looked for him a number of times.
I know. I don't know his last name.
You are lying, I think.
Why would I lie to you? How could you make that up?
Because you read it in a book, just like that Vietnam stuff.
There's a lot of guys. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No. This is my personal Vietnam. There's another guy who beat me up, but I don't know if I want to say his full name. His name is Ronald, but have I said his full name?
No, I think you're talking about Zany.
No, Zany Evans never beat me up.
Oh, no.
He was just wild. There was a guy who used to beat me up named Ronald Nipper. I guess it's okay to say his name. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, what are you doing? If he beats you up, he beats you up.
I just don't really want to run into him again. He used to beat me up a lot.
We can't find these people.
Did I ever tell you that?
The guy used to steal my salad. Like, if I got by him by lunch money, he'd come over and just take his hand.
But wouldn't you like to ask them what the hell they were beating on you for?
I know why they were beating on me. But
I mean, just to hear them say it, you know.
Yeah.
What was it?
Well,
why
did
you pick on me?
Well, why don't you go undercover and find these guys?
Did I ever tell you that I got beat up in 9th grade bad, that I had to get stitches, and I got beat up in front of the entire school? Look,
the teachers, too?
Yeah, it was at an assembly.
Oh,
I got beat up at an assembly. So the whole school was assembled.
And did the teacher stop it?
Yeah, I bled all over. I almost got my nose broken. I ended up getting 5 stitches over my eye, but I bled all over.
Black guys?
No, one black guy.
Right.
I ended up bleeding.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what he did? I ended up bleeding.
Black guys can fight, man. Oh, can they fight? God bless them.
One black guy was like a gang on gang.
It is, though. You know what? Listen, I fought a lot of black guys. And when I say I fought, I hardly put up a fight.
It's not like you're a great boxer or anything, though.
These guys were like professional boxers. They could move so fast. I used to see guys coming at me like this. I swear to God, they'd come up and they were so wiry and everything. They just go, pow, pow, pow. Just all of a sudden, it would be like, whoa, I just took 3 hits to the head.
He's right. They were all Sugar Ray Leonard.
And they fought each other, and then they'd get a hold of you and fight you.
Robin, I'll tell you exactly what happened. Those
you look like I don't know black people.
You don't. We have to teach you.
You know those lunchroom tables that come out of the wall?
Yes.
So what happened when you got beat up?
Okay, you know those lunchroom tables that come out of the wall?
Yeah.
I was sitting at one of those, and the guy that beat me up had been in the school for a week. He came from the city or from Queens or somewhere.
Yeah.
He was new to the school. So we were watching this movie in assembly, and I'm tapping my pen, and he said, hey, stop tapping your pen.
Hey, man, stop tapping your pen, man.
And I said, I ignored him, and then he called me a name, and I called him a name, and he called me a name. And
you fought back.
No.
You said names back. You're a jackass. You never say anything back.
So that was like it, right? So then I just put my head down. So we're watching the movie, so I put my head down.
Kick your ass.
And he came up from behind. I was in one of those things you couldn't get out of.
Yeah.
So he started punching me from behind, and then he took my head. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. He took my head, and he started smashing it against one of those lunchroom tables.
Oh, man.
So I ended up getting stitches in the eye, but my nose...
Let me ask you something. And what happens to the kid who does this? Nothing, right?
We both got suspended for 2 days.
You got suspended.
Yeah, for you.
You know why? Because they were afraid to suspend the black guy without suspending the white guy.
I never threw a punch because I just never got out of the chair. You know what I mean?
And they suspended you.
But what they did is...
nowadays, parents are smart. They just sue the family, they sue the school, they sue everybody.
I'll tell you what happened.
I could have been a millionaire.
The principal of the school came over to my house.
For the amount of beatings I took, I could have sued Roosevelt.
Where were you going to get the money?
Roosevelt Public School.
You'd have been owed the money.
Well, I could have been owed money at least. I would have theoretically on paper been a millionaire.
The principal of the school came over to my house and said, "You're not suspended, but we'd like it if you stayed home for 2 or 3 days because we don't want a race riot." That's what he said. It was
to make it look good.
Because it was like the school was like 50-50. They didn't want to turn it into a whole thing.
Yeah.
But
God forbid common sense should rule.
The music teacher, the music teacher is the one who ended up getting over there, and my nose was like bleeding like crazy. I thought it was broken, and I bled all over this guy's suit. I mean, people said like I don't remember.
Were you
I was
drunk?
I was dizzy, but they said there was blood. The janitor yelled at me when I came back.
See, I would have taken that guy. I would have taken that guy. If it was, if I was the governor, I'd have him executed because he is worthless.
But he was one of those guys that was like he was so much bigger than ninth graders.
Go to school with him every day.
Well, my eye.
Oh yeah, that's why school sucks.
My eye closed and changed colors like in Rocky. It was like purple one day and then yellow. It literally closed, and I had to go back to school with one eye.
And I'll tell you something. That's why I said to my mother, "How the hell can you be doing this to me? Are you out of your friggin' bird? Why you put me through hell?"
What did your parents do when you came home?
Well, his parents had no money.
No. We ended up. My mother was freaking out because she had to come to get me at the school so she could bring me at the hospital because the school doesn't want to start stitching you up or anything. They don't want to be responsible.
Right.
So they said, "Come and get your kid really quick and take her to the hospital." So I went to the hospital and I got stitches, and then myself and my father and the other guy and his father had a meeting with the principal, and the other guy's father was very, like, belligerent and very,
What do you say, my son?
He was angry at me because, of course...
Hey, man, he started.
So it was
you can't argue with that logic. What is it, Stuttering John? What are you waiting for?
Oh, we got a black woman on the phone who's upset with you promoting racism.
I'm promoting racism. Hey, I lived this.
She got to that point.
Darling, how did you get to that point that I'm promoting racism?
Hello?
Yeah.
Howard, listen, I listen to you. I'm your biggest fan, but
no, you're not.
You really need to stop. You really
do.
Because,
Please.
No, first of all, wait. What was that statement that somebody talks black and talks white? And then you're doing...
You don't know what that means?
No,
You've never heard that before?
Amos and Andy impression.
Hey, that's how I talked in Roosevelt.
No. I have a brother who just graduated Cornell Law. He does not talk black.
He doesn't, but go to Roosevelt. Everyone talks that way.
No. See, that's an economic and a cultural thing.
Oh,
Just because you and Boy Gary were raised in poor neighborhoods, and that's truly the root of your problem, does not mean there are blacks out there who don't
Darling,
talk.
I am sure there are, but I didn't grow up with them.
Well, that is it's an economic...
When I lived in Roosevelt, I had to talk that way. That's the way everyone talks.
He didn't have to talk that way. That's the way he chose to talk.
That's the way you chose to talk because that's the way you had to survive. But believe me, I'm sure that there were blacks who held their head high and who could afford to get out of that neighborhood, even though your parents couldn't.
Tell me something I don't know. Oh, you're so silly.
But you...
Oh, I'm not going to listen to that. She just interrupted a great conversation with a dumb comment.
So, anyway, the end of the story was I stayed home from school for 3 days.
It's like Oprah. You see Oprah on her TV show? She gets an all-black audience there right away. She's like, honey child. Girlfriend. She goes, look at Dionne Warwick. Girlfriend. All of a sudden, when she's on that stupid show, that psychic show, she should be in jail for that show. That's got to be illegal.
Hey, she's not putting a gun to anybody.
They should lock her up. Man, you're taking advantage of dopes. Honey, I just got a prediction. My next album's going to go gold.
Oh, how was the reading?
Every time I see that Psychic Friends Network, I draw bars on my set. Pretend what it'd be like to see Dionne Warwick behind bars. That the FCC don't look into.
Well, she's moving to Brazil, I hear.
Good.
With all the money, I guess.
Yeah.
Why, they don't have extradition laws?
Yeah. I guess it's not illegal to get into psychic readings.
$3.99 a minute.
We ought to take a break and do the news. I don't know. Anyway, so much for shop teachers. Hey, I saw Burt Reynolds on... Well, I'll tell you this in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a break and do the news next.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show.
All right. Let me tell you about Snapple, of course. Gee, Snapple's been with us for, 12 years as a sponsor. Fabulous product. Their teas, their drinks, their sodas, everything they make is just so good. Every Snapple flavor, unique and wonderful taste sensation. Snapple has to be tried to be believed. Such a profitable company, and I'm so glad to see it. All natural, wholesome products that taste unbelievably great. Snapple makes real brewed iced teas, fruit drinks, natural sodas. Is there a person on the planet left that hasn't tried Snapple? The fruit flavors in Snapple taste absolutely real, and that's because they are real. Snapple's all natural, no artificial flavors or preservatives. Tea flavors including orange lemon, raspberry, diet raspberry, orange, cranberry, mint, and peach. Fruit drink flavors like lemonade, pink lemonade, orangeade, kiwi, strawberry cocktail, grapeade, fruit punch, pink grapefruit, and cocktail. It's just... Oh, Robin, please, come over here. Rub my legs. Give me a little rub down.
Rub your legs.
Rub my legs, they're achy. All right, Snapple, made from the best stuff on earth. I was reading in the paper today. I don't know if you're hitting this in the news, and you'll probably go into further detail, but they said in the paper today that Burt Reynolds was bankrupt. Did you see that?
I don't understand that.
Yeah. Now, Gary's telling me John Travolta has 3 airplanes.
Yeah.
Wait a second. 4 homes and drives a Rolls Royce. He lives a billionaire's lifestyle, John Travolta.
And how many movies has he made?
Saturday Night Fever, which he probably didn't get paid a lot of money for.
Right, because he was still a sweat hog.
Yeah, I mean, Welcome Back, Kotter, they don't pay you that much money.
Right. And he probably doesn't. It wasn't back in the days when you got those great residual
Somebody told me the story on John Travolta was that he had some smart businessman or something, or he's a real smart businessman, and negotiated for each of his movies to get a piece of the soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah, so if Saturday Night Fever was one of the biggest soundtracks
ever,
and Urban Cowboy, he always got a hunk of that.
Wow.
So, who knows?
But still, Burt Reynolds was #1 at the box office for several years in a row, made 50 billion movies.
Yeah, made a lot of money.
And he's always complaining about money.
Yeah, they're saying he doesn't have any money left.
Yesterday, did you watch him on Phil Donahue?
Yeah.
He's sitting there, and somebody asked him about some bombs he made, some turkeys, some real turkeys he made. And he said, I really needed the money at that time.
Yeah.
This guy must have just thrown the money out the window.
Maybe he spent it all on his hair. But it didn't even look like he did that. His money went out with his hair.
But you look at it, there's a lot of guys out there like that. I mean, Warren Beatty hasn't made that many films, and he doesn't seem to be crying about money all the time.
I don't know. I don't know what
Burt
Bert's story.
just threw the money away, or he just didn't get paid for what he did.
I don't know. I got a feeling he got paid. I just got a feeling he...
Wasn't he the #1 box office attraction for a couple of years?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. It's weird. It's weird.
He had to be making more money than anybody in Hollywood for several years.
Yeah.
So I don't understand.
If Lonnie Anderson disappeared, he'd be rich again.
Nah, Lonnie Anderson supposedly didn't even get that much money.
Maybe he thinks Billy's trying to say that she was trying to get more or something. I don't know.
Oh, you think that he's hiding? Yeah, she is asking for a lot of money.
Lotto money.
Yeah, so maybe they're trying to paint him as a poor guy.
But they showed a picture of his ranch down in Florida, or whatever that thing is called.
Jupiter 2.
Jupiter.
And it's got a river running through it, it looks like.
Oh, really?
With
real
lambs roaming around.
Oh, you mean it's nice or bad?
Oh, it's huge and beautiful.
Oh.
That's why I'm like,
but it's on Jupiter.
Worried about his money problem.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Where he lives.
Personally, I think it'd be funny to see a bankrupt Burt Reynolds. Walking the streets with his hand out. That'd be kind of cool. All of a sudden, he wouldn't be so...
Can't afford a haircut, so his real hair starts growing.
I think his definition of being out of money is a lot different.
Yeah, like he's only down to $17 million.
Right.
Yeah.
Times are hard.
Phil Donahue looked like he was at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum yesterday.
I know.
Talking to Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Burt started crying over Dinah Shore. The sensitive Burt. He didn't quite cry, but it looked like he was gonna.
He looked like he was really trying to work up some tears, didn't he?
He was, but he's such a bad actor, he couldn't cry on camera.
I'm trying to make myself cry on cue, and it's not working.
She's a classy lady. Classy lady. Classy.
Classy lady. Every minute, classy lady.
They buried my hair with Dinah.
And then some woman said, Burt, you look very sad. He goes, well, I haven't recovered from that Dinah Shore clip.
Right.
That Phil showed. Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Sentimental.
She was so wonderful, I left her.
Yeah. I should have married her. Yeah, 100 years old.
I never knew her age, but I got the hell out of there.
Yeah, I guessed. I counted the rings around her head.
I didn't have to know.
Dinah's such a great lady. Why is she so great? Because she could sing?
No, she took him in.
What is it?
Took in that mess.
Do you want to talk to the guy that you went to high school with, that guy Dennis? And he remembers Irvin and remembers his last name, remembers how big he was and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, verification.
Well, actually, it's just funny because Irvin had a very funny last name.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want to announce his name on the air.
Why not?
Because you don't want to.
All right.
It's just a funny name.
Hey, Dennis, don't announce Irvin's name, but...
Who is Dennis?
Dennis Accavelli was the one white guy I told you that was left.
Okay.
He graduated.
How you doing?
Yeah, his parents were real poor.
You left him there.
Dennis is a nice guy. I don't know why we didn't hang out more, try to... I don't know, Dennis was very bright in school, very intelligent.
So he couldn't hang around with you?
I don't know, but he never hung around. Even though we were one of the few white people left, it was very funny what happened to the white people.
I thought you were like the valedictorian of this school.
But Dennis would have been.
No. Well, it wasn't safe to walk from my house to Howard's house.
It wasn't?
No.
No, it really wasn't, because Dennis lived on the other side of town.
You two were in pockets.
Roosevelt was only 1 square mile where I grew up, but if you walked, he would have to walk 7 or 8 blocks. No more, maybe 15 blocks.
Because it was a white neighborhood.
It was a white
overnight,
literally.
hoodlums moved in?
Yeah, well, what happened was, a couple of black families moved in. And what it is, the realtors would decide what neighborhoods would get black families.
Yeah, they target.
Yeah, so a couple of black people moved in, and everyone panicked. Everyone said, well, wait a second. If black people move next door to me, I better sell my house quick. So everyone started selling to blacks. And overnight, I mean, literally, it was like you could knock on someone's door, and they would move out in the middle of the night.
You're telling me these people were homeowners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Oh, you mean the people who moved in? No. Let me tell you what happened.
They got assistance,
They got assistance, and 5 families would move into one house. It would be welfare. Because everyone would go, your mama's on welfare. And they go, yeah.
You were living in the project.
Yeah, this was worse than projects. Because there were 5 families.
Level projects.
Dennis, I don't know if you ever saw this, but one time there was a bunch of kids playing baseball. There was 9 guys on each side, on each team. Someone yells out dinner. Every kid, 18 kids piled into one house. And these are little houses.
Went to a house.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, I played football with Ronald Nipper.
Did you?
Yeah. He was our halfback for Roosevelt.
You were a pretty big guy then.
Well, I don't know, it wasn't that big. But
no, Dennis isn't that big.
Yeah.
But Dennis,
did you get beat up all the time?
I didn't get beat up that much, no. No, although I did, when Howard was talking about guys being fast, my mother made me go to school the day after Martin Luther King was shot.
Yeah, me too.
I was walking down the hall, and all of a sudden, just some guy just comes by and just, hits me in the eye, and I didn't even know it. It happened so fast.
Yeah, we were the bad whites for living in Roosevelt. I told the guys, I used to pray. There was an all-white town next to Roosevelt called Merrick.
Right.
Lily White. I said, boy, black people are always screaming, why don't white men live with the black man? Why is the white man afraid of black skin? I said, me and Dennis, the only 2 guys living with black people, they're beating the crap out of us. Why can't they all get together, go over to Merrick and beat up all the whiteys over there who moved away from them? I used to fantasize. I never understood it. But listen, these were just dopey kids.
That would have shown them that they were wrong to move.
Right. Yeah, why would you beat up the one white guy who's willing to live with you? Yeah, my mom.
Why didn't you get beat up as much as Howard? That's what I got to know.
I don't know. Like I said, I played football and.
So you know how to handle yourself.
Yeah.
There was something about Howard.
People do like to beat. Even white people like to beat me up.
You either had to be crazy or no crazy people.
Right.
And I think some people. I knew some crazy people, so people stay away from you.
Dennis, though, you got to see Dennis. Dennis is one of those guys. Doesn't look like you should mess around with him. It's not that he's tough looking.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Howard. You sort of had this indication that you were easy pickings.
I don't know what it was.
I don't know either.
But I had guys taking full giant metal baskets and throwing them at my shoulders and head.
That you were going to hurt them back.
Hey, Howard, I also remember shop class. That was wild. Do you remember the shop teacher's name?
What was his name?
Mr. Anthony.
Yeah, Mr. Anthony.
Yeah.
That's the guy who stood by while I got my ass kicked.
Remember Anthony? We used to call him up for that.
The keys to the bathroom on this big wooden block.
And he'd throw it at you.
Yeah, he used to throw it you would be
throw it at your head.
Oh, he was
and he'd throw it right at your head, and people would get hit, and no one would report them to their to their mothers. And
it was different. But you know what? Because that wasn't so bad getting hit by your shop teacher when you're getting beat up by black guys.
He also used to walk around, with that T-square. He used to walk around with the T-square, and if he'd come up from behind you, and if you would talk to something, and he'd whack you with it.
Yeah.
So he did control the class.
Oh, well, not really.
No, he was just doing that because he was sadistic, I think.
Well, he should work at the vault.
You have a place for him.
Your mom's made you go to school, too, after Martin Luther King was shot. My mother, too. I said to my mother, well, maybe I ought to stay home.
Shoot him. Why?
Oh, man. My mother's black friends were calling her saying, Ray, leave Howard home today. Let it rest for a couple of days. My mother goes, I'm not afraid. I go, oh, she's not afraid. Isn't that brave of her?
She's not going.
She's not going to school. She's going to sit in the house. My mom is sending me, the day after Martin Luther King got shot, every black guy is ready to kill any white thing he sees.
Yeah, the school was in an uproar. It was like crazy.
I don't know about you, man, but I took my ass right out of school at 3 o'clock and ran.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
My brother and his friends came to pick me up.
Did I get beat up that day? I don't think I got beat up that day. It might have been a day later. Dennis took the beating that day in the eye.
It wasn't safe. For the next, 2 weeks, it really wasn't safe.
Wasn't there a math teacher, too, that got stabbed?
Yeah.
You remember that? The math teacher who got stabbed in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of fun stuff. Great community.
What do you do now, Dennis?
I'm a computer consultant.
He's a real smart guy.
See, you could get a good education there.
Me and him, he was one of those guys who was always in the smartest class, even when it was all white, because we grew up together. We were at the school when it was all white.
Yeah.
And I remember he was in Mrs. Lazar's 6th grade class, which was considered the genius class, and they accidentally put me in it. I don't know. Remember I got in your class?
Yeah.
Remember I didn't know anything? And I just sit there and cheat off you?
Oh, dear.
And one time, I used to sit behind Dennis Accavelli. And one time I made a joke about Dunkin' Donuts, and I started schnotting through my nose. Do you remember this, Dennis?
Sure.
And the schnot was running out of my nose so bad that Mrs. Lazar came over and stood me up in front of the class with Kennedy. You know, I kind of like...
he went into the debate with a 12-point lead in the polls, so he's not in as bad a shape as I was led to believe.
I kind of dig having Kennedy around, though. It's kind of...
It's nice to kick.
Yeah, and it's also like, you know, at least like, you know, there's a couple of guys left who are still... Like, he's on the right side of, like, free speech and all that kind of crap. You know what I mean?
Not all the time.
No?
Well, there was that problem that Rupert Murdoch had with him.
Oh, throw him out. Maybe I can change on him every dime.
Free speech as long as you're not talking about him.
People have confidence in me. Ask the Kopechne's. Era. That was an era. Ain't no doubt about it.
So anyway, here's Mitt Romney talking about
what kind of name is
Mr. Senator Kennedy's business.
Mitt.
Ties.
Is Mitt his real name, or is it like a nickname?
I have no clue. Mitt is all I know.
Yeah, Mitt.
That's how you know he's a rich guy. He walks around with a stupid name like that.
Yeah.
First name is Oven.
Tennis sweater.
Oven Mitt.
Senator Kennedy and his family have a multiple real estate empire across this country, including the Chicago Merchandise Mart, the jewel of their empire. That merchandise mart has a free cash flow reportedly of $20 million a year. Senator, I'm sure you know that your workers who are part-time employees don't have health insurance there, don't you?
Right.
That was his car.
So you mean Kennedy owns a place where people don't have health insurance?
Yeah.
That's cool. He's the guy screaming for health insurance.
So here's Kennedy firing back. That was an error.
Mr. Romney, let's put the ads aside and talk about health care. Let's talk about education. Let's talk about training. Let's talk about new jobs. Let's talk about infrastructure. Let's talk about our different vision for Massachusetts. That's what the people of Massachusetts want to talk about, and that's what I think they ought to hear about.
Massachusetts. People in Massachusetts, I don't know, they're shell-shocked. They vote for Kennedy's no matter what.
And finally, Mr. Romney answering that retort.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know why you spent millions of dollars showing advertisements of strikers in a company I had nothing to do with, talking about Staples, one of the finest companies in the state of Massachusetts that employs 1,200 people here with an average wage of $35,000, and talked about them not having health care benefits when your companies don't have health care benefits. Why you spent millions of dollars doing that is beyond me if you're so interested in talking about the issues, because that's all I have talked about.
Mitt Romney handling himself.
Sounds like they had fun up there, at least.
Yeah, that one between Lautenberg and Haitian yesterday.
Yeah, there wasn't all that
Jersey.
many fireworks in that one.
Yeah, they didn't let them yell at each other like that.
No, they kept interrupting. In fact, that commentator was always stopping
them. It was awful,
them. Yeah.
awful.
She was just calling time. She didn't even care what they were saying.
Nothing.
Where they were and what they were saying.
And they were getting confused because at one point Lautenberg endorsed Haitian for senator.
Anyway, at the end of the debate between Lautenberg and Haitian here in New Jersey, they're running for Senate, they brought up the name Bob Grant.
There's an important issue.
Here's Senator Lautenberg.
Here's a tape of Bob Grant's program. Please listen to it and tell me after you've finished listening to that tape, when he talks about an inferior genetic group, whether you will disavow Bob Grant.
That's a radio guy.
Who cares what Bob Grant has to say?
Come on. I want you to what?
Here's a tape of Cousin Brucey.
Will you disavow him?
Disavow him, too.
Yee.
After he says, yee.
I would admire a candidate who would disavow Cousin Brucey more than Bob Grant.
And here's Haitian answering that.
Will you ignore Zachary?
How about Pete Fornatel, huh?
As a member of an ethnic community and minority, I am particularly sensitive to such concerns. I am concerned about racist remarks attributed to any friend of mine.
I love when they attack a radio guy for being racist, like that's an issue in the campaign. Like that can mean anything. Did you see Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, Reverend Al Sharpton are asking all the sponsors of Bob Grant to boycott?
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, I read that in the paper. That's kind of funny. That's always funny to me. The guy who started screaming "High Me Down" wants people to boycott.
Well, Jesse really ought to reevaluate just about everything he does.
Yeah.
You know, if he can make those kind of mistakes, why wouldn't you expect a stupid radio guy to make those kind of mistakes? He didn't lose his job, whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good at telling other people what to do.
He apologized and went on about his business.
Yeah. What else you got there?
Anyway, that's some of the debates that are going on around here.
Hey, if anybody wants to bring up my name in a debate, I'd appreciate it. I'd like to get in on it.
Out in California, they have a proposition called Proposition 187.
I'm behind it.
Oh, you are?
What is it?
You don't even know.
Sounds good, though.
Proposition 187 is called the Save Our State proposition by its backers, and it's causing a political firestorm. It would deny illegal immigrants public schooling and most health and welfare benefits.
Well, I am for that. What's wrong with that? Who would be against that?
It would also require school, hospital, and social workers to turn in suspected illegal immigrants. And several religious leaders and other
guilty white people.
Guilty white people, no. Other minorities are saying that it's just targeting minorities.
For God's sakes. How can we support illegal immigrants? I'm not only for Proposition 187, I'm for Proposition 188. That takes it a step further. Drowning all foreigners. I am for that. I am a backer of that proposition. And I am one of the founders of it. Any foreigner here more than 2 weeks gets drowned.
Ooh, that's it?
So it doesn't kill our tourism.
You can come.
Are you behind me? Come on, everybody.
10 days, but don't stay any longer.
Jackie Puppet, you with me?
No more wetbacks! No more wetbacks!
Oh, boy.
You got an accent? Cement shoes! Drown, you Jamaican bastard! Thank God I'm a country boy!
Hundreds of black people in Lexington, Kentucky took to the streets of downtown Lexington yesterday. Some of them threw rocks.
Love that pup.
They were angered, Howard, by the shooting of a black teenager by a white police officer. The teenager died. The police say the shooting was accidental, but some of the people who witnessed it said it was intentional. The police were trying to arrest this young man when the incident occurred, and so they had, a few rocks and bottles thrown,
right.
People taken to the streets. No serious injuries. Calm was restored by nightfall.
See.
So we'll have to look to see what happens in Lexington, Kentucky as a result of this, again, a shooting incident of a white cop a shooting by a white cop of a black teenager, causing some public unrest. They never riot when it's a black kid shooting another black kid.
They. Them.
I'm sure if you counted up how many white cops shot black kids,
those people,
and then of how many black kids shot other black kids,
I don't know who we're talking about.
The black kids would win.
Private.
Nobody cares about that.
Private.
Oh, shut up, Jackie. Trying to make a point.
Jackie Puppet.
Free speech. Free speech.
Shut up, Jackie Puppet.
Jackie Grant. Jackie Grant.
Try to have a serious conversation. Impossible.
He just laughs at you. It doesn't matter what you say, he laughs at you.
Darky, could you just calm yourself down? I don't need you in my mood. Princess Diana is negotiating a deal to move into Trump's tower. We're on to another story, Jackie Puppet.
Jackie Puppet's a racist.
And she wants to buy a luxurious apartment there, Howard.
Jesse Jackson ought to boycott you, Jackie Puppet.
A source close to the deal told the Post that Di wants to settle into an opulent 12-room, $3.5 million pad on a high floor, according to the Post.
Wow.
She apparently enjoyed her 4-day weekend here last weekend and felt that the press here was much easier to deal with than the people she has to deal with in London.
I hear what you're saying.
So
you're saying that she might move here.
Di will move to New York.
That Trump Tower's got a lot of cool people living in it.
Well, it's a pretty exclusive address.
Not kidding. Robin, you should move there.
Well, why would I want to move there?
Because you would love it there. You would meet other celebrities like yourself. Meet your own kind. Celebrities.
they.
Lady Di and you on the same floor.
Max.
I'll be my own they.
You could walk your cats over to Lady Di's apartment.
And we could hang out together.
I'll have that cat for dinner. That's what I'll do.
I don't think there's enough meat on the bones of my cats for you, Jackie.
Jackie Puppet, you mean?
Whoever. Jackie would be saying the same thing.
All right, let's take a break and we'll come back and finish the
I'll
news.
tell you about Stephen King. Stephen King's got some guy who follows him to all his book signings. And
oh, yeah? Oh, good. All right, let's do that when we get back. Robin, you were saying before we left that you had a story about...
Stephen King, the author.
The author. Wherever he goes...
Popular author.
What happens?
There's some guy who follows him around, carrying signs and bothering him. He was arrested at a book signing that Stephen King was attending. His name is Steve Lightfoot, and he often turns up at King's speaking engagements and the like. Yes, on Monday, actually, he was arrested at a book signing. He came to the signing with a placard that read, "Stephen King is a murderer."
Oh. Is he?
It's true, or he'd sue, is what the placard said.
Oh.
He claims that King killed John Lennon.
Oh. He did?
Well, that's what this guy says. And he drives a van scrawled with the accusations against King. So here's a guy, he's got a whole van with this stuff written all over it.
Yeah, the guy must know something.
Around following Stephen King from appearance to appearance.
Seems very committed to this.
Well, Stephen King hasn't sued him.
There you go. There's proof. So what are they going to do? I mean, what can Stephen King do against this guy?
You really can't do anything if somebody wants to show up just carrying a sandwich board or a sign, can you?
Yeah. There are people who take care of those problems.
Robert Shapiro. Like how?
Robert Shapiro takes care of that. He'll sue you. Call his line.
I mean, it's pretty annoying, though, don't you think?
Yeah.
Some guy always being there with this stupid sign.
Stephen King, The Perfect Life, just sits down at a typewriter, can type out $1 million scripts and
how many
books.
of those books has he turned out?
Yeah, all of a sudden he's got some nudnik bothering him.
Melrose Larry.
It's not Melrose.
Nah.
Anyway, anything else, Robin?
Paula Jones says that she's got foolproof evidence that President Clinton did harass her. She's
still around?
That she can describe his genitals.
Are they speckled like an elephant?
Oh, it look like a cow.
Like a cow?
Or something?
It's like an elephant. Are they speckled? Well, she can describe his genitals. Yeah, this is a long thing with two other things hanging from it.
Jones claims that in May of 1991, Clinton had Arkansas State Trooper Danny Ferguson escort her to his hotel room. She claims Clinton dropped his pants there and asked her to perform a act. He has vehemently denied the allegations. The president says it didn't happen and calls the allegations pathetic. Meanwhile, I think that Penthouse is running a story trying to undermine Mrs. Jones's allegations, and they're also going to have some pictures of her.
Nice.
So I don't know where these pictures come from.
Jackie Mama.
Yeah? Apparently an old boyfriend sold him 24 photos of her scantily clad.
Wow.
And they will be in Penthouse in the January edition. Is that the real Jackie or the fake Jackie?
That was the real one, I think.
Never know.
Wow! And that's what's happening, folks.
Thank you, Robin. Robin,
sad that the news is over.
Jackie was just getting into it. On tomorrow's show, Robin will describe President Clinton's penis because she has seen it as well.
But I didn't call it harassment.
Only one eye, right? You said you saw it down there?
That's all I saw.
Right.
Like the Cyclops.
He's missing an eye. Let's do a couple of plugs. Hey, if you want to see Jackie Puppet, so many people have heard him. He's on the E! Show tonight. Also, Jackie will be at Club Benet Saturday night. Go see him there November 12th, and you can act like you have the Jackie Puppet in your lap, and you can, chant things out to Jackie.
Hey!
Here's some things you could say.
I solved the parking problem. I bought a parked car. Come on! What a crowd. If I had blood, I'd blush.
All right, so you can say stuff like that. Saturday night, November 12th, one big show at Club in Sayreville.
What you do is you call that joke line, get some of Jackie's jokes, and just yell them out.
Yell them out in the club. For dirty jokes and info, call 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a pay service.
Sit there like lazy Negroes, laugh!
Right, Jackie just spit all over himself. I'm going to get mugged.
To order Jackie just vomited. To order Jackie's comedy CD or cassette.
You really got your friend.
Yeah, listen to him over there.
Finally, something that gets the
Fred woke up.
Yeah, Fred woke up at the end of the show. He always does.
He's about to do his act for Pete Fornatel.
To order Jackie's... Yeah, we should leave Fred in here for the Pete Fornatel show. To order Jackie's comedy CD or cassette, it's $10 plus free shipping and handling. Halloweeny special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Don't miss boy Gary, plus the very first public appearance of the Gary puppet since his abduction. This Saturday from noon to 2 p.m. at Tops Appliance City in Long Island City.
Monkey.
Don't miss Stuttering John's band appearing at the Birch Hill Inn, Old Bridge Township. What is this? The Birch Hill Inn, Old Township. Oh, I hate this guy.
Who is this you're talking about?
Stuttering John.
Oh.
Skip it. Birch Hill in Old Bridge Township, New Jersey this Friday night, and Stuttering John's band will be at the Roxy in Huntington, Long Island this Saturday night, October 29th. Hey, if you're planning a wedding or Christmas party, you need a mobile DJ, now's the time to call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040, or as Scott always says, music. Let's do it the regular way.
You like it.
He always goes too far. All right, very good. Everyone did a good job today, except Fred.
But there was always tomorrow.
You'll prove yourself tomorrow.
No, don't think so.
No, I think you will. I got hope.
We have been hoping for how long now?
No.
All right, Robin, I'll see you tomorrow.
You almost escaped today, Fred.
Oh, there you go. All right, we'll see you all tomorrow for the big Halloweenies here.
Holy special.
KDGL Fort Worth, Dallas.
I'm Governor Jesse Ventura, and happy to be here doing the Howard Stern Show this morning, one of my favorite people on radio.
Now you're here promoting your new book.
Yep, I'm here promoting my new book on the murder, the 50-year anniversary of the murder of John F. Kennedy, and it's 63 reasons why there was a conspiracy to kill our president, and Howard and I will talk about that. And we'll also talk about the possibility of a federal ticket, Jesse Ventura and Howard Stern.
That's
imagine the shockwaves through the world that will send.
That's a vote I'd like to put myself, a vote I'd like to register. All right, Governor, we'll see you in the studio.
All right, very good.
The rumors are flying all over the place that Jesse Ventura, the former governor of Minnesota, and I are teaming up to run. More than a rumor, just the other night, the governor was on the air with Alex Jones where he announced that we are running for president and vice president.
You're in it and you don't even know it.
No, we haven't had a full... You know, I got to ask you something, Governor.
Yes, Howard, what?
You're pretty serious about running for president, right? And you're serious... And honestly, you're serious about me being the vice president.
Howard, I won't do it if you don't do it with me. I will be that serious. If you don't... No, there's a method to my madness. Always remember.
I know.
I need you.
You need me to raise funds.
Not just that. I need you to not have to waste money. When I ran ran for governor of Minnesota, I had a statewide talk radio show.
Right.
Well, the FCC made me come off the air, and I went 6 months without any money or employment to run for governor. You don't have to come off the air.
Because I'm on satellite.
We can use this show to
As
win
our platform.
the election.
Let's talk seriously, though.
I'm dead serious.
All right. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions because we're going to have to be close if we're really doing this.
Absolutely.
Okay. Number one, if I'm doing America's Got Talent, let's say, and I'm doing this radio show, if we really won, it would be an uphill battle. But if we really won, do I have to give up that work?
The vice president is going to be a judge on America's Got Talent?
Well,
I don't think there's any law that says you have to.
Would you mind, as the president, if your vice president is busy judging a talent competition?
Honestly, as long as you... When I was governor, I did some outside jobs on the weekend and on
you got
Sunday.
criticized for it.
And why?
Why?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
It was Sunday afternoon. The Capitol ain't open.
Right.
And, they never criticized me. I had a ranch then. There was no criticism when I spent all weekend baling hay for $4 a bale.
Do you know that in the early days of our government, and I'm sure you do know this, and I don't know if people are aware of it, but government was set up so that regular working people would go to Washington for just a couple of weeks, but they would actually work and go and work in their communities. They weren't expected to give up their jobs. Am I correct?
I think so, in the early days.
In the early days.
No, to me, Howard, if you were my VP, as long as you fulfilled everything we needed done, I could care less that if you went and judged a show on TV.
And by the way...
Would you rush back to Washington to end a stalemate in the Senate?
If the president needed me to do it, of course.
Well, that's your job as vice president.
Right.
Unless the finales are going on,
and then the only other thing he's got to do is attend funerals.
That's true.
It's not a bad gig. I love a good funeral.
No, Howard.
I went to the funeral of the great 60 Minutes reporter Ed Bradley. I had terrible seats. I think as a vice president, I would be up closer to the celebrities. All right, let me ask you a serious question.
Okay.
What the fuck is our platform anyway? Because I really don't have
Here
one.
it is.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you what we could win on right now. And everything's fallen in place for us.
Go ahead.
The government shutdown.
Right.
Here's the platform. We would give the people of America the first opportunity to vote for a president that does not belong to a political party since George Washington.
And what would that look like?
He is our only president who did not belong to a political party, and I think people would jump at that today.
And he was not a Democrat. He was not a Republican.
He was nothing.
Is that enough?
No.
Is that enough for us to win, though? Will people understand that benefit?
I think so. In light of what's going on today with the government shutdown and the way that the whole thing works, I mean, did you know that this is all over health care, right?
Right.
Do you know that congressmen and senators get 4 choices of 4 different health plans they want?
They should certainly...
Yet they won't give us one.
Right.
But they have 4.
So we would end that? We would make all the congressmen and senators go on the health plan that the American people use?
Have to use, absolutely.
Like that. I'm all for that.
We would try to do that. Remember, the president, the Congress passes the laws.
Right.
You can only veto them.
That's true.
And although you can do many things today with these executive orders,
are you
afraid? A whole bunch of stuff.
Are you afraid that if we do get elected, that you'll have to spend a lot of time explaining stuff like that to me?
Not at all.
Not at all. I don't want to waste your time.
You won't waste my time, Howard.
Here's the way I look at it.
You would grasp it much quicker than you think you would. I mean, look at some of these bozos that are elected.
But I'm for
they don't have any problem with it.
I'm for total transparency, so I don't mind having this discussion with you on the air because I think the people should hear this.
Absolutely.
Let's figure out the political landscape. We'll probably be running against Hillary Clinton and whoever she chooses. Okay.
And who are you going to vote for then, Howard? Because you're a big Hillary fan.
Oh, I don't know that I would vote for myself and the governor. I don't know that yet. I have to hear what we all have to say and make a decision. If we're on the right path, then I'll see. I don't know that we're the best yet. Let's say it's Hillary Clinton.
All right.
Let's say the Republicans take a moderate like Chris Christie.
Yep.
Who's a pretty good governor, right?
Yep.
Or you take who else could we be looking at? Maybe one of those Tea Party Nicks or something like that.
Yep.
So it's not going to be an easy cakewalk.
It never is.
It never is.
But here's the key, and I'm open about this. You don't run against the candidate.
No.
You run against their party.
Right.
Because they're controlled by their party.
And people hate these parties.
Exactly.
They truly do.
So what you do, that's what I did when I ran for governor. Right. I didn't run against my two opponents. I ran against the Democrats and the Republicans.
And people have to remember, you won. I mean,
right.
You were the governor of Minnesota, a guy who was a wrestler.
Well, a mayor, though. I was a mayor
That's
first.
True. That's
so
true.
I had some experience. But you know, Howard, the biggest fear, we'd win.
That's right. Because let me tell you something.
Actually have to do
the first thing I'm doing as vice president, with the president's permission, is I'm going right up to Camp David. I'm going to learn how to play golf, and I'm going to have dinner parties. Wait till you see.
Our problem with that, I love golf, but you and I can't play together.
No, why is that?
We have to be separated because you never have the president and the vice president together.
Because I'll be a heartbeat away from you.
That's right.
Now let's talk about this. My Jewiness could really hurt you, and I mean, look, I look like I got slapped a yarmulke. So what I'm saying is, are you prepared to have my Jewiness be the vice president?
Howard,
and we could have a first Jewish president or something happen.
Well, we would also break another new ground, if you remember when George was here that day. So we would have an atheist and a Jew.
That's right. That's absolutely true. I do like what you're saying, though, the fact that we don't belong to a political party. I myself am an independent.
Howard, we could win it on that alone because you gotta parry it down to one or two things. You don't want to be spread out all over. That's the message.
I know we do better than Ralph Nader, I'll tell you that.
Well, put it this way. Here's our other campaign slogan. We can't be any worse.
Right.
No. Let me explain something else here, too.
Good.
I need you for an insurance policy.
Go ahead. They don't
want... Because if I become the president, as my book is, I'd be assassinated.
Right.
That means you would be. Well, I need an insurance policy. They're not going to kill me to put you in there.
Who would have the balls to assassinate you? You're one of the toughest fucking guys I know.
Not anymore. I'm 62. I'm old enough for Social Security now, Howard. I could have gone on this year.
You look so goddamn powerful.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You really do. You're thick, you're big, you're muscular. I mean, it's unbelievable. Let me see your ass.
Huh?
Let me see your ass.
My ass?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I don't have much of one. You get older, they disappear.
You got wrinkles in it?
No.
Take those jeans off so I can really see it.
Oh, you really want to see it?
Yeah, I really want to see it.
What will be going on
Governor,
in that White House?
I'll be like, Mr. President, I need to see your ass. Mr. President.
I'll tell you what we could do, though, Howard.
We could do it.
We not even do it. We would shake it up so much. We would cause so much trouble. Imagine if we start polling over 20%.
Imagine
there would be panic. There would be panic.
There'd be mass chaos. Are you wearing a Jimi Hendrix T-shirt?
Yeah.
I was just talking to Graham Nash about Jimi Hendrix, one of the greats.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix belongs with Bach, Beethoven, and all the greatest musicians in history.
When you were serving, when you were a Navy SEAL, I bet you part of your soundtrack was Jimi Hendrix.
I actually saw Jimmy 1970 San Diego concert just months before he died.
Is that right? You were just in the audience, one of the fans?
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix.
And it must have been an amazing
show. What was amazing, a month later, I saw Janis.
Was he with the Experience at that point?
No, he was. The Experience had broken up. He had
that trio, the jazz thing going on.
No. He was doing his real stuff.
Right.
He had Buddy Miles, I think, on drums.
Right.
And he had broken up the Experience.
Did he do the classics like Purple Haze?
Oh, all of them.
He did them all.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? He did. It's one of the great memories I have.
Oh.
And then I've seen Led Zeppelin twice.
I've seen him once.
Okay, I saw him in 72 in San Diego and 75 in Minneapolis.
I went to see Led Zeppelin. I went running out of there. It was a great show, but I had to leave. The kids were throwing M80s down. It was at Madison Square Garden, and they were throwing quarter sticks of dynamite down on people's heads. I wore an Army helmet.
Well, that's in the great days of open seating. That's when it was really
crazy.
Of course, it was rock and roll.
You don't want to get rock and roll. You don't want to get your head blown off.
Yeah, you get killed.
I mean, imagine I come back from war and I get my head blown off.
War, you come back from a concert.
No, and the good part was if you were in the military, you got discount on your tickets.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Were you in the military when you saw Jimi Hendrix?
Yes.
Oh, no kidding.
In fact, when I saw Jimmy, I was going through SEAL training.
Did they remember how people were so anti-war, they started to boo the troops and things like that? Did you ever get any of that
Spitting on them.
Well, when I was in San Diego, they used to have signs on lawns, no dogs or military.
Unbelievable.
You know, and because it was a Navy town, and for some reason, there wasn't the love of the military back then as much.
Well, it was an unpopular war, but I never felt mad at the military. story. I always
again, it always be mad at the politicians. It's not the servicemen that caused the war. They're the unfortunate victims too.
When we get into office, let's lay it on the line. Are we going to be in any foreign wars? Are we going to pull our troops? We're going to pull our troops out.
We are going to follow the teachings of Major General Smedley Butler.
Good.
And he was
Who is he, Howard? You're saying good.
It's my president. I got to listen to him.
He was a 2-time Congressional Medal of Honor winner. He won 2 of them. A Marine.
What would we do in Syria?
He wrote the most anti-war book called War is a Racket. And he said that we need to pass a constitutional amendment that our troops are not allowed to go over 500 miles from our shore.
Well, all they should be doing is protecting us.
Protecting the homeland.
The world.
But don't you think, in a way, we do? I mean, whether it's...
no. I would close down...
So what would you do about Syria? Howard asked that.
Syria?
Yeah.
I would do more than that. I'd get the hell out of the Middle East.
Yeah, completely. We're out of Afghanistan as well, right?
We're out of Saudi Arabia. We're out of...
Let's look at this. Okay. Anglo-Saxon America was discovered by Columbus, right?
Right.
Now, science at that time said the earth was flat and you were going to fall off.
Sherry Separate still says it.
He was willing to risk that, because what was he doing when he came here? He was trying to find another way to India to avoid the Middle East. So they hated it 500 years ago. It was awful.
Impossible.
He was willing to fall off the earth, not to go through the Middle East.
The Middle East is such a problematic area.
Get out of there.
No one's been able to solve it diplomatically or otherwise through wars.
You never will.
So get the fuck out.
What do you do about Israel?
Let them do their thing.
Let them do their thing, whatever they do.
You remain a strong ally and provide them with arms?
No, I would stop providing arms. We got to cut providing arms throughout the world.
No shit.
Well, you sit...
I might have to vote for Hillary. I'm still running with you. Don't get wrong. I just want to make sure we don't win.
Why do you want arms sold throughout the world?
So what we're going to do is we're going to drastically, we're going to just change the way the world operates.
Yeah.
You know, Crosby, Stills, and Nash said we can change the world. Rearrange the world. That's what we're going to do.
Well, John Kennedy tried to do it, and they killed him for it.
That's the subject of your new book.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, before I get to your new book about Kennedy, and I want to ask you about a whole bunch of conspiracy theories. I want to know exactly where you stand on several of the modern conspiracy theories. But is it true? And by the way, the other thing I like is we will have a first president, and I'm going to say this in the debates, the first president who lives in Mexico. Will you continue to live in Mexico when you're president of the United States?
I don't think they'd let me, but I think I'll keep my property down there, and I can still go on vacation.
Is that going to be your summer home?
Well,
I say fuck them. Let's have the president live in Mexico.
The fun part would be I'd go down there, and there'd be helicopters, boats off the thing, and all the security. So it would kind of destroy why I go down there.
That's right.
And I'd probably destroy the neighborhood, so I have too much respect for my neighbors, so maybe I wouldn't go there for 4 years.
But is it true?
Yes.
That you were saying recently that you cannot get a job on American television.
Yeah.
And that's why you had to you're doing a show now in Mexico.
Yeah.
What is this show you're doing?
It's going to be an internet show. It's the same company that hired Larry King.
Oh, the Russians.
No. Well, we're going to go with Russian TV.
Yeah.
But
you're going on the internet.
They're going to kill me because I forgot the name of the company. But the one thing good about this company is it's owned. I don't think the checks will bounce because it's owned by Carlos Slim.
But who's the wealthiest guy in the world?
Wealthiest man in the world.
And so, why is it that Americans will not put you on TV? You're very opinionated. You have a good look. I mean, let's face it. You were built for television.
Well, because I guess that I write books like this that they don't. That mainstream. I have no mainstream interviews because of this book.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm the only one.
You. Well, you and a few others.
Right.
That allow me on.
Because you believe President Kennedy, still to this day, was not the victim of one shooter.
No.
You believe it was a conspiracy and multiple shooters.
Absolutely.
And you say that, first of all, that Oswald's gun was a piece of shit. You know about firearms.
It's a complete piece of shit.
What was the gun that he used?
The Mannlicher Carcano, an Italian-made weapon.
And is it your claim that if you took that weapon and went to the book depository...
You couldn't make the shots. I tried to do it on my TV show. We matched everything up and didn't even have a moving target, and I couldn't even come close.
Is it that the bullet is unable to go that far in that type of weapon?
No, it's that the telescopic sight's like a skinny cigar. You can't even see out the thing. Plus, they said he did it in 7 seconds, and you got to work the bolt.
Right.
Every time time you work it, you're off target and you have to get back on. And they're saying the first shot missed and the third was the headshot. Give me a break. Not only could I not do it, as we point out in the book, but there's a legendary figure in the Marine Corps by the name of Carlos Hathcock. And he is the top Marine Corps instructor at the Quantico Sniper School. They recreated it for him. He attempted it 10 times and couldn't do it. Could not do it.
And there's no record of Lee Harvey Oswald being that great a shot.
Well, the point is this, Howard. When you go in the military, as Robin will tell you, they give you batteries of tests and things because they want to channel you where they can best use you.
Right.
Well, Oswald wasn't 0300 infantry. They sent him to be a radar guy. He couldn't shoot.
Right.
Why? He became a pencil pusher